Broke the
buy an
record.
apartment with that.
Broke the record.
You could buy a person.
This was in an auction. It started. Yeah, you can. It started. You can buy a baby.
man.
Wow.
You can buy a baby for that.
Damn.
Yo, edit that out. Edit that out. Edit that
The
out.
black market.
On the black
Edit,
market.
edit that out.
On the
Screw
dark web.
adoption. Screw
Edit
adoption.
that
Just buy it.
out. Edit it.
Level 857 Video Game Podcast.
Ah, yes. Whether it's a beer, a shot, or even a glass of wine, grab your favorite beverage and welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast. Today, we are your hosts, Algie857.
Stallion.
Sticks.
Turbo 57.
And your boy Big Chalk, what up?
And we got a very special podcast for you today because we're celebrating Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Gobble gobble. Hell yeah.
We're celebrating Thanksgiving. And we're going to start it off by talking about the games we've been playing for the week.
What have you been playing for the week?
Oh, I don't know.
Who'd like to start?
No, I'll start.
Start over there.
No, I'll start.
Oh,
Let's start over here.
who starts?
Me.
Who's an owl? Who's an owl?
Assassin's Creed Chronicles India and Russia.
Really?
Is that one game?
No, it's two different games.
Oh.
Yeah,
Side scrolling.
Yeah, because I was stuck in this one part in the India part, the India game, and for like 3 years. So like,
For
3 years. For 3 years,
How
I
you get
was,
stuck on a
just
bus
stop
for 3
playing that
years?
shit.
it was one of those segments where you gotta chase a dude, and then everyone's like looking out for you and stuff. And I guess maybe I was buzzed when I was played that part, and I just can never catch this guy. So
For
one
3
time
years. You were buzzed for 3 years.
every time I tried to play that part. So I got past that part, and I was like, you know what? Let me get past this part because I like this game a lot. So, I just play. I got past that part, and I just played it until I beat it, and then I started the Russia game. I like those games. Those are good.
They're not long, right?
No, they're not that long. They're $10 each, and it's 10 stages usually in them, and they're pretty good.
Which ones would you beat again?
Assassin's Creed Chronicles India, and I didn't beat Russia. I beat India,
Because I
beat China.
I think I have China.
China's
for,
great.
For the Xbox 360.
Yeah, Xiao
One was
Yang,
free.
she's good.
One was free at some point to download.
I think it was China.
China, I think, was free.
Yeah. That's the one that I have.
Yeah.
But I messed around with it for a little bit. It's interesting.
It's like Mark of the Ninja, whatever that game was.
Yeah.
It's a lot like that.
Yeah,
I have the
side
bootleg.
scrolling.
Their reviews, they did not do well in the reviews, but they're good games. I don't know why they got hit on. Like, you got hit on a $10 game that adapts Assassin's Creed to a 2D plane, 2.5D plane. It's
They're
pretty
rating it as a AAA title. That's why.
awesome. It's crazy.
Because the name Assassin's Creed is a AAA game, so it's like.
Yo, we got an all-star cast in the chat right
Yeah,
now.
Really?
what's up at Retro Soul?
Retro Soft in the chat.
Retro.
Emerald Wizard in the chat. Mikey B's in the chat.
All up in the chat.
Oh my
Everybody
gosh.
in there.
Oh.
What's up, y'all?
Oh my
good,
gosh.
it's good.
What's good, man? What's good?
But
Yes. Shout
yeah,
out
so
to the
Looking
chat,
real floaty
everybody
right
there.
now.
Mad float.
He loves your Wu-Tang shirt.
oh yes, we gotta represent, man.
Tang.
Wheeling dealing, limousine driving.
Well, someone get the alligators off me.
Without Ric Flair, they'd be no Wu-Tang. You know that, right?
That'd be dope
know
if he was
Yeah,
in
right?
Wu-Tang.
Oh my God.
If he was an honorary member,
Probably is. He's a war affiliate.
Just hang out with them one time. Just hang out with
Dude,
them.
that would be
I'm sure he
great.
would. He'd be down.
Or a
yeah.
music video.
Oh, yeah. He's still around, man. Yeah. He can do it.
Seriously.
Yeah, there's a song named after him, Ric Flair Drip or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah,
So
He was in the
you go.
video. He was in the video.
oh shit,
That's dope.
Oh,
That's
shit.
dope.
You know,
that was the
nothing about
Migos, right?
rap. I think so.
Oh, God.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Just ruined everything. Right
Yeah,
there.
right.
Didn't even have to say it. You just ruined it
Yeah, I
completely.
didn't even think I was
All
gonna.
you said was Migos, and
Who'd like to go next?
that's all you're playing again? That's all you're
I'm
playing?
done. I'm done. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
I played more, but that's all. That's Shenmue 3 and
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
yeah, Avengers.
Damn, that
Avengers.
hate is real.
No, Shenmue 3. No, Shenmue 3 is a good game, but I just can't just play that. I can't
course.
just play that. But I like it. I like it.
Let me ask you a question like I asked you last time.
Yes.
At this point in time, they do a part 4. Do you want it modernized?
Well, what do you mean by mine?
Like, do you want it like open world-ish, like how most games are nowadays, or that's still that Shenmue
it is an open
feel?
world.
No, I
It's
mean like the way, like there's Shenmue,
yeah.
and then there's like Red Dead 2. Then there's like, that kind of open world I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
open it up like completely.
Because you're not gonna put Rio's not gonna drive a car, ride a bike. He's gonna be
He
walking.
should ride a bike.
he's gonna be walking all the time. You know, I don't know if it's gonna be
There was bikes in the 80s.
Shenmue without, you know, if he's driving. It would be kind of. I'd like to see it, but it'd be kind of funny at this point to see Rio in a train, you know, like in a bike or a car.
You could drive a cart.
A forklift is fine, but you know, it's
A
like
cart. He could drive a cart.
A forklift.
What is that sound?
That sound
That's
effect
from
was
the
the
game.
worst.
That's one of the jobs you do, I think, in part 1 or 2, when you and this
Your
dude are carrying a
forklift
crate.
driver, or
You're carrying a crate
oh, that's
together,
right, that's right.
and then you have to move left. It's like, who makes that
sound.
noise?
The sound is silly.
that's a great
Shenmue.
part in the game. I love it.
So charming, very charming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shenmue.
So I don't know how modernized I'd like to see it though. But I would like to see a 4. I gotta see the ending of 3 before I say what I like.
But you
to see
said
a 4.
Avengers.
okay.
Avengers was fire.
Avengers,
It's
yeah,
always
Avengers
fire.
is great.
Avengers is always fun.
That's always fun playing that co-op, man.
So
Always
Jay,
fun.
if you don't do Hulk, I'm gonna have to build up my Hulk and actually
ahead.
select him.
Go ahead.
You don't like the Hulk?
I've been waiting for someone to pick Hulk though.
I like the Hulk.
I feel
He's
like
great.
there's no Hulk out there. I'm like, we need a Hulk. Let's run around destroying shit.
Yep.
You know?
Can I sub it? Let me stop. I don't even have the game.
You'll be at my level. Then.
Yeah, you'll be at Chase level.
I'll take over.
Actually,
I'll
yours
take
has gotten a little bit higher.
I built it up. I'm halfway to everything though. I'm still stronger than
Miss
Kev
Marvel.
though.
Yeah, I don't know what
What's your
Kev's-
That's
power level?
crazy.
Your power level's on what?
It's like 35.
35? No, it's higher than that.
Your
mine's
level's
on,
at 35.
Mine's on
or something.
44 now.
Okay.
No, it's at
Jay was
35.
My level's 50, but my freaking power level's on 40.
Jay was
Maybe
like
I
a
was at
42.
40.
He was like a 40 or 42.
Yeah,
it was
you're
like
like-
two
yeah,
higher
you're
than
like,
you or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
I might be 44. I think I'm 44.
Gotta
About
find the
time.
good gear, man.
Dude, I'm
No,
just,
the gear they throw at me is shit. They throw shit gear.
I want
Throwing
those,
shit at
I
me.
want a big robot boss. For
Next
us to
time, next
fight.
time,
Like,
next time.
No, I'm trying to find what stage this motherfucker's on. I know he's somewhere, and I just played it recently. I'm like, I know that's
They
definitely
gotta
a co-op.
add more than Abomination and Taskmaster.
No,
they
dude,
recycle them too much.
The big
Recycle them
robot
too much.
boss is where it's at, man.
Still early in the game's life, so
True. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that they're gonna come out with some more bosses later. But then don't charge us the $60 right now.
They already dug
You
the
know,
grave though.
don't
Wow.
charge us the 60 right now.
Wow.
They already
They're
dug a
hurting for
6
money.
foot-
And you don't charge us.
They dug a 6-foot hole. They threw it in there already. We have to wait until somebody brings it back to life.
Yeah,
That's
basically.
Yeah.
Once the DLC start rolling out, things are gonna get better for them.
all.
yeah, that's
definitely.
It takes time, man.
2 weeks.
It just depends on if they figure out a way to do it and keep it going.
If each DLC like fixes some of the problems, like the lack of variety of the stages and stuff like that, with
Yeah.
each DLC, if there's like 5 or 6 different type of stages,
Yeah.
oh, that's fine. That's completely fine. But we'll see. We'll see.
It's tough though because you're accommodating all their powers. Some people fly, some people are on the ground. Like the characters are very different.
They
so you
did a
kind of
great
need like
job.
a whole big open space.
Yeah.
Ice stage, lava stage.
You know what's funny? Where is that? it's like the
That's a trope of
standard.
every-
There was
Yeah,
a
that's just the
burning. There was like a
standard.
burning forest stage, but
Yes, that's true, that's true.
No lava stage.
Where did I see? I saw something. A game had an update that had snow. I forget what game it was though. But
Snow.
something.
Spider-Man
Monster
got
Hunter,
snow.
maybe.
Yeah.
Miles Morales.
Oh,
got snow.
Miles Morales has. Some people are
Maybe.
saying that game is better than the other one. I guess we'll wait till one of you guys brings it
I'll
up.
get to it next year.
I
Well,
think Chuck's
somebody
gonna bring
did say that last week. He said that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
think it's better?
I have it. So
it's
good.
better?
I'll go next. Anyways,
Okay.
I'm playing Miles Morales still. It's on the second playthrough. That game is fire. Fire.
Second playthrough on that already, right?
Yeah.
You like it better than the original?
You know what?
Yes, no question.
It's still tough to kind of ask that. though.
Yeah.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I
It
asked him a
is.
question. You played the DLC.
Yo, man.
Well,
played
can
the
you,
DLC.
can you calm down? Can I
No.
answer
Yo,
the
man aggressive.
No.
Why he's so
No.
aggressive?
Answer the question.
I'll go.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
Kind of
first of all, I'm not done. So, anyways, it gets to the point quicker than the other Spider-Man does.
Okay.
And there are no other parts where you're playing other characters. Like I hated that Mary Jane part.
Me too. Me too.
Oh,
me too.
yes,
me too.
yes.
Me too.
Hated
I didn't hate it.
Me too.
I didn't
I
hate
hated
it,
it.
but it's a big thing. Yeah,
No,
a lot
it
of
was
people complain
annoying.
about it. A lot of people complain
I
They
about
hated
messed up
it.
the pacing of the game. Like,
Yeah,
you know, you
yeah.
wanna,
This game is well paced,
Oh,
and like the way the story is written, you care about all those characters.
Well, pace like crazy.
you play as other characters besides him, like they did. Oh, so that's that. Yeah,
Just Miles Morales.
That makes a big difference,
Just
man.
Miles, all
That does
Miles,
make-
all the time.
That makes a big
You
difference.
spoiled the game. I didn't
Oh,
know.
well.
Spoiler. Yeah.
Should have played it.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
He said should have played it.
Should have
But
played
do
it.
you think it's a better game than the original?
Oh my God,
Wow.
dude.
I just want to see what he thinks so far. I need to know.
I kind of like it more than the original,
Okay.
and you guys know how much I love the original. So
Right.
I think it's one of those things like a preference thing. You know, it's just like
yeah,
It's more of it though, so you can't really say this destroys that.
it doesn't destroy it, but like
It's more of a part of it.
yeah,
So.
Yeah, and the like the pacing and the storytelling.
Pacing, they said, is really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so well paced. And what else am I playing? Played some Mortal Kombat 11.
Nice.
Played some more story mode. I used John Rambo.
Rambo.
Yo, he's
Yo,
so,
they need a Rambo game.
Yeah,
Damn
so
it!
dope,
It's
man.
time for a Rambo game.
Well-
Open world now, man.
open
Look,
world.
wait, correction.
Hell yes.
Open world Rambo.
Fuck yes.
Correction, a good Rambo game. the last like 3
Open
were
war.
terrible.
They could do another Rambo game, but they gotta bring back Zane. If they bring back Zane,
Who
then
the
it's
fuck
like-
is
Who is
Zane?
Come on, it was the second player in the Sega Master System.
Dude.
You guys don't remember
Oh,
First Blood
boy.
Rambo?
Dude, I'm-
Palette swap.
Alright,
It's not-
anyways.
Dude, I'm thinking Billy Zane and shit.
Same.
Like, yo,
It was
why
more
do you
than the
want him
palette
in the
swap.
game?
He had a different colored headband and everything, man. He was black.
That was
Rambo was
Nah,
white.
nah,
It was a whole
What?
different
What?
type.
Seb.
Nah,
What
we're
black
good.
dude do you know named
good.
Zane?
Look up Sega Master System.
All right,
Rambo
all right,
First
all right,
Blood.
all right.
We're good. So anyways.
So what else you playing?
Playing Gears 5 using the New Day in every mode possible.
Oh,
it's
there you go.
it's so
Shout
ill.
out to Xavier Woods, man. for getting
Yeah,
that
oh, he's
G4,
G4
G4
host. Yeah,
Shout
Yo,
out.
man.
shout
Hallelujah.
out.
Congratulations.
Good
We
That's
for
gotta
him.
talk. We gotta talk more about that.
Yeah,
later.
shout out to him, man.
Wow,
Wow.
dude, it's so fun because they got like over 700 lines
Oh, Jesus Christ.
of
That's
voice work
crazy.
recorded. So
But they're wearing rainbows
yeah,
and
it's
gears.
awesome.
It's so weird.
So
It's
there's
awesome.
no
So
camouflage at all.
No, they stand out. They stand out.
You can,
There's the
there's no
target.
camouflage.
There's the
Oh,
target.
there they
No
go.
hiding.
There they go. Pop, pop, pop.
There's no
They
hiding.
can't hide. They
Who's
can't
that guy
hide.
running over there with balloons? I know who that is.
Who's screaming New Day rocks?
Yeah, exactly. With the gyrations.
Wow.
Shoot that dude.
Shoot him
man.
in the
I
head.
can't wait till they release an emote for those gyrations. I can't wait.
You know what's
Wow.
happening.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's happening.
Oh, Jesus.
But that's and I played Avengers with you guys. Yeah, that's all I'm playing.
Yeah, Avengers.
Dope. I guess I'll go real quick, man.
Ooh.
Real quick.
He is
I
leapfrogged.
played Tetris Effect VR for the first time.
Yes.
Oh, that was funny.
For
That
Tetris
was
Tuesday,
hilarious.
and man, I'm never playing VR again. Holy shit!
What was wrong
What was
with
it
the
that you
VR?
told me? You said you're not really supposed to play more than like 15 minutes at a time.
That game with the amount of fireworks and stuff going on.
Oh, dude, it was
it's
too much.
Enough to burn your freaking iris.
It was hurting. Surprisingly though, I thought the red on the screen was gonna do that. It
Yeah.
didn't. It was actually relaxing. The
There's a reason why they put
freaking
red.
blue and the white were like pierced. It was like looking at the sun. I was like,
Damn.
I gotta play it. I gotta play
I
it.
can't do it. I can't do
You
it.
did
But
Resident Evil 7 with that, dude.
I did, yeah.
I don't know how you did that.
That was frightening.
To be
There was
honest
no
with you.
blue.
That was frightening.
There was definitely no
How,
blue in Resident Evil.
And
No,
how?
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, exactly.
Like just the images in your face. Like,
Oh yeah,
no,
no,
man.
it's rough.
I did long playthroughs with Resident Evil 7, but it's
slower
dark. It's
paced.
a dark
how
game.
long though?
An
hour?
An hour and change sometimes. Yeah, I played more
Well,
than
that's
an hour
like the
each
fucking-
playthrough. Yeah.
That was like the stream.
There's no fireworks in Resident Evil. Though.
Exactly.
It's slower paced.
Exactly. It's
And
mothered,
it's super dark.
Yeah. But man,
Yeah, it's
that-
super dark. That's
that
the thing
was-
about it. Yeah,
You
it's
did
easy
beat
on
it,
the
though.
eyes.
I did, but I had to
did.
take a few breaks, man.
Oh, of course.
I had to take a few breaks. My
I
eyes
did
were-
maybe 3 stages.
I don't know if you caught it on camera. If you watched the stream, my eyes were legit like teared up. They were like, they were like swollen. I'm like, oh my god.
It's like being near onions.
I'm like,
Maybe.
I was like blinking like this.
Nah, Al, keep
Being
talking.
nervous.
I was
Wow.
like, just give him that silence. Just
It's like
Eyes watering.
sand.
It's
It feels like sand.
Anyway,
That's exactly what that was.
anyway, I do. If you're curious about VR and you want to try it, and you have access to the PSVR, it is worth trying out. If
It's
you-
an
you know,
experience.
it is an experience. It was cool trying it out. Is it my preferred method of playing? No,
You didn't
But
throw up though.
I
You
didn't.
thought you were gonna
That's
throw
right.
up.
I was
That's good.
scared
That's
because
good.
I was like, I need a barf bag because I don't know how I'm gonna feel.
That's good.
But
I can give you some VR games that will make you throw up. So I don't.
I don't.
Oh, wait.
I'm good.
Wait. And yes, Emerald Wizard Battletoads is amazing.
Oh,
it
yes.
is. Absolutely.
True.
Absolutely
True,
amazing.
true,
the game
true.
is fire.
Hell yeah.
Oh yes, we
True,
will
that is on-
we will give thanks to all the games that we
Yes.
like to later.
I want to
later
play.
in the
I want to
podcast.
play that again, dude.
Yeah,
I
we're
really
just
do.
talking about the games we've been playing so far.
We will
but,
shout out all the games y'all are thankful for. Also.
Definitely, definitely. Thanks to Game Pass, I played
You're thankful for Game Pass?
for. Actually, I was debating whether to even say that. But it doesn't count because it's a service. But Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Tabs.
Yes, yes.
What?
I played that on
That's
Game
amazing.
Pass. Man, that game is
Is
awesome.
that indie?
That's
it's
what.
yeah, it's an indie game. It's
Corey
a piece,
Kenshin played that. Remember? He got
Yeah.
folded. That's what that's from.
Oh, yes, you told me about that with
Yes,
the
yes,
war,
yes,
the war
yes,
thing.
yes.
Okay, my man
It's a
got
battle. It's a
folded.
simulator game. It's like a real time, not really real
It's
time.
nonsense, but it's
like
hilarious.
you set up your characters and you have to defeat the enemy, and you put your battle troops or whatever on the battlefield, and then you press play and you just watch the battle. Just
Let's see what happens.
It's like, what you
it's
call
a
it?
simulator, basically.
And they got the
So-
dummy physics,
And
like they get hit with a spear.
Yeah,
and
but
they're
the
like,
physics are
man.
stupid looking.
It's like the
so dumb.
They're
Saturn
like
game.
ragdoll, like
Work on.
stupid looking
Which game?
physics.
Dragon Ball. No, Dragon
man.
Force.
Dragon Force.
Yeah,
It's
Dragon
like
Force
Dragon
too.
Force.
Dragon
Yeah.
Force with dummy physics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Really?
Oh,
Wow.
And that's Game
And you can
Pass.
move the camera, and it's on Game Pass.
I wanna
That's why I
stream that
saw
so
it. I was
bad.
like, oh shit.
I wanna
It's
stream that
like
so bad.
Dragon
Well,
Force.
should.
Yeah.
Well, similar. You don't have like a general or whatever. It's
Right.
just it's more like a comedic
It's
than,
just
a,
you
than
see
an
what
actual.
happens after you hit go.
Yeah,
It
you buy a
looks-
bunch of like spear people,
Oh, man.
shield people,
Yeah, you
and you
get-
go against people, then you hit play
Yes.
and see what happens.
See what happens.
And
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
According to how you do in the previous battle, you get money to buy
Yeah.
different troops,
Yeah.
like in Advanced Wars or
It's like a phone game.
yes.
You can get like
It's
a
like a
big,
phone
you
game.
can get like a big elephant rider who just goes by
Oh,
everybody,
dude.
and you see people flying like popcorn, like it's
Listen, there's tons. I'm sure there's tons of streams online where
Hell
you can
yeah.
see
Yep.
that game if you're interested in it. I was surprised, man. I was like, wow, this is oddly addicting. This is not my type of game either. It was freaking addictive, man. Oh man, it
Bless
was
you.
one of those.
Bless you.
What's that shit? That factor that with just one more, love just one more
Oh,
try.
yeah.
It
Oh, yeah.
had that factor in it. That's what
But
kept me.
it's funny.
Oh man.
Yep.
Like,
Queen.
I'm like, what would it, I started doing stuff just to see people die. I'm like, oh, let me see if I just put nothing but archers in front of like the freaking
ran over.
Yeah, it's
Ran
100
over.
seconds. And it's fun, man. It is a fun game to try out.
It's fun to
So-
watch. I'll
it's
tell you
something
that,
that I
much.
would never buy. That's why I like Game Pass. I would never buy
Definitely
that.
got to try that.
But to play it, and surprisingly, I had a lot of fun with it. And then, of course, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit remastered
right.
for the Switch. Playing it some more,
I forget
unlock
that's
some
for
more
the
stages.
Switch.
Almost, I think I'm like halfway through the game.
you can get through that game? Really?
I got stuck. Well, the freaking AI, man, the thing is tough. Some of those drivers are like messed up, but it's fun, man.
I feel like I play those types of games forever. It
When
never
you-
gets to the end.
Oh, well, they get
Go,
cheap,
just
man.
go.
They get cheap. But it's so far, it's
Is
borderline.
it Burnout esque?
Yes.
Is it a good replacement?
It-
If we
it's-
can't have Burnout,
It's not exactly like Burnout, but it is a good.
but it's good enough.
Yeah, it's a good like placeholder.
Because I heard you start a race like at the beginning of a race.
Yes, yes, yes.
Instead of having to look for a race at a
Yes,
stoplight.
yes, yes. It's like arcade like style like that,
I like that.
which is what I love about. That's why I like.
I
Hot
miss
Pursuit.
that.
Yes.
Arcade racers are good.
Yes.
Oh, dude, it's awesome, man. And then the camera, when you're the cop, and you have to like ram the people that you're chasing,
Pause.
and they have a.
I was thinking it too. Good
catch,
timing. Good
good
timing.
catch.
Good
Thank
timing.
you.
Good timing.
No, they have a. What's different is that they have a health meter on the back of the car.
Okay. So Chase HQ.
So when it goes down, yeah. So when it goes down, that's when they, you get them off to this. It's not like Burnout where you just. I pause, but you ram the back real hard. Let me
Speaking of Chase, shout out to Chase Red.
I
Welcome
can't
to the
with you
chat.
guys right now.
Oh, Chase Red, that's my dude. That's my Shine Force
Oh.
3 brother right there, man.
Yep. Dragon Force
Fred,
is a
what's up?
masterpiece, but Dragon Force 2 is better. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, Dragon Force 2 is. Oof.
But
Yeah,
that's all I
man.
played, man. That's
fire.
all I played.
I can get into what I played.
Over.
Of course, I got to do the retro thing because, I mean, obviously, I could say, okay, Avengers. Yeah, we all played Avengers. You've seen it.
Yeah.
Check
That's
it
not
out.
retro.
Check it out when it comes out. But no, that's what I played.
Did you beat the campaign yet or no?
I didn't beat the campaign.
Oh, really? You got
I have no time. I haven't had time to play the regular game. But when I played with y'all, I built up my guy. It worked out pretty good.
Okay.
But for my retro stuff, I played Rez. Oh, what a fun night that was.
Oh,
Nah.
So originally, I went to set up Rez on the PlayStation 2. It's emulator because my PlayStation 2 hooking up to the computer looks like trash. So I did it through the emulator. And I was like, cool, it works. I'm going to play it. It's fine. When I was recording, the music in the game, you have to, like, the music has to be fine. It can't be messed up music. It's a music type
It's a music game, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So when I got up to the boss, everything was fine. And then started getting slow. Started getting choppy and slow. And I was like, oh, what the hell's happening to my computer? Because I was recording and stream it at the same time. So the computer was like, nah, none of that.
Like,
Yeah.
Too many polygons on the screen, none of
Yeah.
that. And I got a 2060 card too. It should be fine. But nope, it was like, nah.
No, but usually when people stream that, they have two computers. They have
And you
one
play one
computer
on
to
the other.
stream, and then the other one to
Because
play
it
the
played
game.
fine when I tested it.
Right.
But I realized I was streaming for half an hour on private also.
Ah, yay.
Oh, that's right.
Damn.
Also,
I forgot about that. Yes.
I was like, yo, nobody's in the chat. Yo.
Yo, they like, fuck Rez. That shit is whack.
Bro,
Get that shit out of here.
Bro, I'm thinking like,
That
yo,
shit
did
is
you
corny.
like? I thought you legit forgot to stream. I'm like, yo, did you forget that you have a stream?
You think somebody said something? He been in there for like an hour and a half. Damn, no one's in the chat. That
No.
sucks.
Like,
I was-
damn.
I
son.
was-
Wow, no love.
When it was playing bad, though, I was like, I'm just gonna chop this and play it because I have it on PS4
Mm.
and I have the remastered version. So I was like, I'm just gonna play the remastered version. Fuck it. It's an old
It's
game.
less
It's still
stress.
retro,
Right.
But it plays fine. It's
Yeah,
widescreen,
right.
whatever. So I said, all right, cut it. Something's wrong. Let's
Cut it.
fix this.
Cut it.
And then I threw it on PS4 and commenced to play the game. And then I was like, I see it on my phone.
Right.
Still don't see it. What's happening?
Uh-oh.
I'm not live.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, oh, it's in private again. I was like, man, fuck. The stream
It goes
is
in
killing
private
me.
by default.
So
Yeah.
it's in private again. So I was like, all right. Listen, we got this. We started an hour late, but we started. And I beat the game. I played through the whole thing. And it was just as amazing as it always has been. Like, Rez is a dope game. I always loved that game.
Why was that so loud?
Sorry.
That was like over his.
So it's like,
He
cheers.
It
said-
sounded like you opened up a.
What the fuck is that sound?
It
Dude?
was my last sip, man. I had to commemorate it.
But for
What, a
him
slurp?
you playing Tetris Effect, or was it Connected last week?
No, the previous week. Yeah.
Snake,
Yeah.
That's what made me want to play another game by that guy.
Music.
Oh, that producer is awesome, man.
So I had to play that.
He's
'Cause
awesome.
it was either that or Luminous. And I was like, nah, I'm playing
He just has to chill with the blue. Let me sound blue in the
But it's
VR, in
funny.
the VR version. In the VR.
I'm surprised the
play
blue
yesterday-
did.
Watching you play yesterday, it was like,
Yeah.
I see where Rez is in this game.
Yeah.
The music and everything is in there.
It's the experience of everything that's going on.
But you can tell
I
in the
gotta
music,
say,
though, and the sounds is still the same.
The what was it? I forgot to mention this also. There was
You're done. You're done. We're talking about that.
Oh, there were two stages in Tetris Effect in VR. All right, that when I'm playing it regular without the VR, it's fine, right?
Yeah.
But when you're playing it in VR, there was these characters or whatever. There's one with the dolphins that were like jumping up,
That threw you for
but
a
they're
loop.
like in front of you. So they're like blocking the fucking screen. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's not even in the background. It's in the background and the foreground.
And the dojo.
Oh,
The
dude.
dojo
Oh,
was
and the dojo was actually that was a dope stage. That meant I thought I was in the dojo. I felt
I saw him
like I
punching-
was there,
he was
man. I was
punching
like,
He was
yo,
punching the Tetris blocks like
this is freaking cool. Man. That was actually cool. I like that stage.
But, I played the normal one. I got the bad ending. I was like, I think I got the good ending. I don't remember how to get the good ending. I got it before, but I didn't get it then. I was like, whatever. I beat it. She's happy. And it was like, she's still locked away. I was like, man, that's garbage. That's garbage. so after that, I stopped playing. I was like, I still want to play this, though. I'm not going to stream it. There's an extra level. There's a 3D level that's made for the VR. And I never played it without the VR. And I was like, this is what Rez would have been like on the new systems. Because obviously it came out in Dreamcast days.
Right.
So
Dreamcast.
the way they did it now, they did it with all the new effects, with all the new explosions and the particles and everything. And it was in 3D. So you can like fly anywhere on the screen. And I was like,
That's interesting, man.
wow, they really went, like they did a whole game for one level. And I played that whole thing and I got the ending there. And apparently it said it was the first time I did it that way, because I guess that's the first time I played it without VR. So I got a different trophy. But I just want another game. I want a sequel with that. I
So
want
it's
a
only
sequel
been
with the
one
new
Rez
stuff.
game.
Yeah. But they did a new stage that's
We
like
should
a
have
new
found
game.
out you gotta get that name of that game that was in the eShop that was very close to being like Rez. That's like the same shit. Remember that? It was like I don't know how long ago
It was a
did
shooter. It was a
Yeah,
shooter.
it was a shooter. It was like
Yes.
music based,
And-
but I think the trailer we were watching kept conking out.
Skipping.
Yeah,
yes,
but it
yes.
was we were like,
But the music was
and
dope.
there was
It was
like
dope.
you could shoot and you had like
Yes.
melee weapons
yes,
too.
yes.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
I think
Yes.
It was like Geometry Wars.
I think I have it.
Yeah.
No, I think I did get that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should mess with
last
that.
week.
It looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was weird because it was all
As long
hand-
as it's
like
not
hand
like
to hand.
the trailer. The trailer was just all out of out of
Imagine the
Oh,
game
you get
played
like,
like
a
that.
sword, you get a sword.
Yeah,
and axe, and
yeah,
a
axe.
triangle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was pretty
Well,
dope.
I still want to play. I don't know when I play it, but I play it on my show at some point. Child of Eden, which is like the spiritual successor to Rez, and not a lot of people talk about that at all. So I got that.
Child of Eden?
Yeah,
No one
Gem,
knows about
hidden
that.
gem.
But I played it with the Kinect when I played it. I'm not gonna play it with the Kinect on.
Yeah.
Nah, that's too much. But then I got to hook up the 360 again. But you can play it with the controller, and I'll definitely try that again. That's dope.
Sin and Punishment. That's another good one.
I like that.
That's a good one to play.
Nah,
For-
it's like
for-
that's like Cabal.
Oh wow.
That's what
He
you're talking
said
about.
Cabal.
All.
Wait, my man mentioned Vandal Hearts in the chat right there.
Oh
word?
shit.
Yeah, I think someone
Yes.
recently made an English Saturn version of Vandal Hearts.
There's a Vandal Hearts
Really?
for Saturn.
I didn't know that.
Someone made it.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah. Someone made it.
Oh,
they
so-
fucking.
I love that
English,
game.
yeah.
Homebrew
That's my
version.
favorite.
That's your favorite strategy
That's
role
my
player?
favorite strategy
Really?
role player. Yeah.
Really?
'Cause you
It's
just go-
good. It's really good.
I liked it a lot. I liked it.
Yeah. It was
I liked it.
The way the blood spurts out. I love it. I love it.
So it's like Fist of the North Star.
Yes.
With swords.
Yes.
No, Vandal Hearts was very dope. It was very dope, but I could
It's
think
not
of
to be taken seriously at all.
I could think of a million other
Over the
strategy
top.
role
But
players.
because
that I love.
you're like you love that shit though.
I do.
Like I don't. That's why I just stopped this.
Yeah, it's
like-
different. It's different for you.
It's different for
How's it
everybody.
better?
Like
It's better.
Oh, it's better.
wow.
I'm intrigued because I've been dying
Okay.
for a strategy role player for a hot minute.
I play it again.
Okay.
And
I haven't played that. For
and Ash of Gods pissed
More
me
maps and better music. Wow.
better music. Really?
Whoa.
Really?
Intrigued I am.
Saturn.
Looks like I'll be streaming some
Yeah.
different next week.
Hey yo, get down on that, man.
bad.
Actually, nah. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it. I might
Play a
record.
turkey
Yeah.
game.
I might record something.
Something
and
with a
put it up
turkey.
in the
Mobile
chat.
game, man.
I'll be in
I'm
the
sorry.
chat.
Mobile. Wow.
I might be in the chat.
Angry
with the-
Birds.
with
It's
the
old
people.
enough, right? It's retro. I'm sorry.
I might do a dashy and put up something and be in the chat.
You could do a reaction too if you want. Just be in the chat. Hey, you.
Who knows?
Anything else?
No, that was all I played.
That's it.
All I can remember. Yeah, it's probably all I played.
Cool.
you
I played some new games finally because I've been on that Smash Brothers kick for a while. I haven't played Smash Brothers in a week, which is good.
hold on.
Oh, go for it.
I didn't play, but I bought some games. So
They don't count.
They don't count.
I
Moving on.
Count.
went through hell and came back with a PlayStation 5.
You didn't play it though. So
Oh, everybody collectively.
yeah.
So, yeah. We're a video game channel, guys. You realize that? But some haters on next
cares?
generation systems for some reason.
But you didn't play it yet, so
So,
And you don't have it yet.
you don't have it yet. So that's good.
I am getting the PS5 this weekend. It's being mailed. So, that was hell to get.
I could
I
imagine.
got 5 a.m.
Oh, wow.
on a tweet.
What did you get with it?
Said, it's available at Best Buy Go. And I was like, yes, go.
5
And
a.m.
I
I
got it.
wake up at 5 a.m. every day.
I was
Same.
up, though. I went to bed at like 6.
Same.
But
What did you get with it?
I got Ultimate Spider-Man. Well, Spider-Man Ultimate.
Spider-Man Miles
Collection.
Morales.
I was like, Ultimate
Edition.
Spider-Man.
Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yes.
With the PS4 remaster.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's with it.
Oh,
I got
wow.
both. And I got what you call it? Souls.
Demon Souls.
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 You got souls with it? That's
Not
weird.
bad.
That's creepy.
Demons.
Nah, Jay loves Souls
Souls.
games. He loves them.
So I can't wait to jump into the next gen and play some
All
awesome
right.
shit.
First person to get the PS5 on this channel. Yes. Yes.
Well, we got to represent. We gotta show 'em.
And the last.
Well, it's for the household. You're gonna be playing. Act like you ain't gonna be playing.
Man, stop flexing, man.
Stop flexing.
There's a lot of people without a fucking PS5, man.
I don't mean I can't tell them I got it.
Come
People are
on,
waiting
man.
for the channel to play
Too
some
many
new
people
stuff.
flexing on this. Just play the shit and that's it.
People want us to play the new systems.
No.
I'm letting them know
No,
they
they
can
don't.
look forward to it.
Nah, they want the co-op, the retro. That's
Yeah,
what
exactly.
we're-
And they want to see us.
Yeah, that's
co-op
awesome.
channel,
They
bro.
want to see our faces.
We're a co-op channel. What the hell?
That system doesn't play retro, doesn't play co-op. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No one cares about it.
Okay.
Ask,
Right
the,
now,
ask
though.
the chat. They don't care about no
Don't
PS5.
play anything. I'll put it in my room.
No.
I'll put it in my room. You
No.
guys don't touch it then.
Have fun.
No, yeah,
You know I will. You know I will.
What?
Jay, when you get it, you gotta show it. You gotta show it. Just you have to
Apparently, apparently it's no different.
you have to unbox it on. You have to unbox.
Apparently, PS4 is the same
Do we
thing.
need to unbox
So
it,
what
though?
did you play to?
So I bought for $12.49 Panzer Dragoon.
Wow.
Oh,
Remake.
$4 and what?
$12. Damn, Kev, burping
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the.
He
Wait,
said,
first of all, he burped over what I said, and then he said $4. One game is $4.
I was about to say it was worth a burp. I was like, what?
Panzer
Worth the burp.
Panzer $4.
Emerald Wizard
said-
gets it, man.
Not here for the games,
ahead.
just here for the friendly faces.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you. There you go.
We're gonna write off playing games now. We're just gonna chat.
No
We're
more
just gonna
games.
talk, man. We're just talking.
Yeah.
No more games.
What you eating today? Nah,
Yeah, we're still gonna play games. Chill,
No.
chill.
Panzer Remake is fire. Panzer Remake is such fire. And the funny thing is, it's the worst Panzer in the series.
The least best.
It's the worst in the series, and no one cares about the story because it's just like a quick little.
It's a fast. Game,
stumble upon a dragon. Oh, okay, all right, whatever.
There is a Panzer on Game Gear that's probably worse.
Oh, there is.
Yes, so
I don't
it's not
think
the worst.
I don't know if I want to.
Damn,
look
I didn't
at
even know that came out on GameCube.
Is it supposed to be Panzer Dragoon
It
1
did.
or is
It's
it
like
just,
a child's game. Ooh, it's like an easy. Yeah,
I don't know if I want to ever look at
I
that.
heard about it. I don't ever want to see it.
No, but Remake's dope. It makes me excited for Panzer Dragoon Zui because they're supposed to be the same company, Forever Entertainment, supposed to be
Coming.
doing that. Yeah. So, that it was a lot of fun. I obviously beat it in one setting. Because, was it like 6 stages or some shit?
6.
Yeah,
6 stages.
6 stages. Pretty
I
quick.
couldn't beat that shit on one sitting.
No?
Really? Fifth stage.
Oh no! Well,
was
you had
my-
the issues with the game right early on.
you got it
Yeah,
first,
I got
yeah.
it way after they fixed the issues, the targeting and all that stuff. That was a lot of fun. I bought for $13 Resident Evil 3 remake
with someone's help.
Nickel and
with Jay's help. What was it before
man's
your
hustling.
No,
discount?
it was 15. It was 15.
Oh, okay.
Nickel and Diamond, man.
Man's
Nickel and
hustling.
Diamond,
Dude, listen. When
times are rough, bro.
I don't need
There's
to
a hustle
get. I
man
don't need
over
to get
here.
things when they first come out. I wait.
That's after tax.
That's after.
After tax,
After
13
tax.
bucks. Wow.
Resident
I
Evil-
just need to borrow it. That's great.
I played Resident Evil 3 remake for like hour and a half. Game's fire. It's done so well. So well. The environments, the same as like part 2, like with the zombies.
I was just gonna ask, like the progression from part 2, like how great it was.
It's just
It's more of the same.
It translates perfectly.
Awesome.
And I always thought part 3 was just like, we're making money from Resident Evil games. Let's just throw in something.
That's
chill.
exactly
That's
what it was.
exactly what it was.
what it
Well,
It was-
originally was.
Yeah, it's basically what it was. But this one just feels like a
Different game.
like, oh, she's going through some shit here. Like it's really, really awesome. They got
Radical Reggie's favorite.
yeah. It's I only played an hour and change, so I can't really say if it's better than 2 or whatever because 2 is so good. Two remakes.
Yeah, you can say it's not better than 2. You know that. I mean, it's a good game.
two remake. It's gonna be tough to top that. But the way they did 3 so
Unless
far,
you get
it's,
Codename.
and you know what? I had a messed up thought today too because it completely goes back on everything I thought and believe. But it was, they did the remake for Resident Evil 1 for the GameCube. I thought that was awesome. It needed a remake.
You want another remake, though?
Wait. Listen. No. You're on the right track, but not what
oh
I'm.
no.
And I was like, damn, that they did a great job. Resident Evil 1 should never be touched again. Leave it alone.
Right.
Part 2 always needed a remake. For years, they needed a remake. They finally did part 3.
It's the only one.
And I'm like, man, Code Veronica needs one really bad. Everyone swears that. And I'm
Yes.
like, you know what? Resident Evil 4, why are they doing this? Why are they doing it? And I'm like, but if they did, I probably would get it. and that thought hurt my soul.
Dude, what the
it hurt
hell?
my soul. I'm like,
Really?
I know they're gonna, because if they're gonna give
Well,
it,
they're
they're gonna give it this treatment,
they're gonna
and they're
give it
gonna
the
make
treatment, yeah.
changes that I like.
Yeah,
they're gonna do the changes so it's gonna be like more horror.
But
Right.
you liked 4.
I love
So it's
4.
not like
4
you're
was
gonna
awesome.
be like, oh, I don't want.
But it's like
this.
there's so many versions of it. It looks fine, but if they improve it in terms of like the atmosphere and gameplay, because graphics, it's fine with the graphics. It's fine, but
Yeah.
if you do like certain things, they make it more scary and shit like that.
And aiming and stuff like that.
I will
it-
support
it-
that,
yeah.
but it's gonna be fire, and that hurts me.
See,
That
so,
hurts
So what
me.
you're saying is you're part of the problem.
No, listen.
You're part of the reason why Code Veronica is not going to get remade.
Well, no,
Yeah.
not,
No,
no,
that's not necessarily.
Definitely not true
'Cause
because
that's
I
that's on
don't
the right
support
track.
it. I do not support it.
playing
But it's
devil's
on.
advocate.
But it's on the right track though. If they
I
do
just
that-
don't want to see it, Chuck. I don't want to see what they kick out. I don't want to see a video of 4 because I'm gonna be like,
you know,
But that's a good sign, though. It's a step in the right direction because if they do that, it's only inevitable that they do Code Veronica. Eventually.
you know what I wish they would have done?
What's that?
I wish that they would have named Resident Evil 3 a side story like the 2.5 that it was.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And
no,
name
that's
Code
true.
Veronica Resident Evil
Full-
3
3,
the
yeah.
right way
No,
that
that's
it's
true, that's
supposed to
true.
be.
That's
Yeah.
true.
And now I would have been like, okay, they fixed it because they fucked up
Yeah, they did.
by pushing that out so fast, and then they named Code Veronica something different.
Yeah, I mean that's
Code Veronica is the true 3.
Veronica.
was.
They
Hmm.
if the day they say that's being remade, Jesus,
Oh,
who's
sorry.
trying to attack us?
What are you doing? Turbo 857
Turbo, you
just
alright?
knocked
Turbo's cut off.
our picture. Oh my god.
For the audio listeners, someone is dead. Nah.
Yeah,
We just lost Turbo, y'all.
Yo, you gotta hang that back up, man. You can't just leave it there.
He won't be on the
Yo,
next
how
time.
did that even happen?
I saw his elbow go back and hit it.
stretch his legs.
Yo.
Yo, up, down, left, right, left, right.
Yeah, yeah.
That shit went down.
Yeah, that's it. Down.
down.
Almost broke.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I'm surprised it held up. But yeah, that makes me afraid for part 4 because I almost don't want to like it, but I know I'm going to. And it's like, all right, whatever, man.
I might play it finally.
Yo, that's crazy. You have never played part 4.
No.
But you didn't mess with 3 though, right?
You know what's crazy? I
No.
played.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, you didn't really mess.
I played all of them.
Code Veronica, though.
But 3 I never played.
Will both of you mess with it when I'm done with it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
3, I'm playing 3.
The thing is,
right
I don't have like you have the nostalgia of playing 3 because you played the original.
Yeah, yeah,
I've
yeah.
never played the original, so I don't have any like nostalgia attachment to it. But I like 2, and if it's more, that's why I asked.
Before playing it, check out some videos of part 3 for PlayStation just to see what it looks like.
Oh, I know.
And then you can check out the.
I know what it looks
Oh,
like.
you do? Okay.
I've seen everything about it. I was curious. I'm like, oh,
It's just
okay.
worlds different. It's just such a different. The atmosphere is just so fucking cool. Like
Okay.
out and about with fucking cars crashed, flames everywhere, zombies popping out of nowhere. It's just
All right.
such an awesome.
I like more
atmosphere.
action-oriented Resident Evil. I like that.
No, they do a great job at it. They do a great job at it. But actually no, one more game I'm playing. Streets of Rage 4, man. I busted that out. Past few days, dude. I was just like, let me mess with a stage.
Yo,
I
we
ended
should
up
stream
playing.
that again.
No,
man.
we need to. We
Just
need to.
'cause.
I'm pretty sure everyone out there would love another 4-player playthrough.
With me this time.
Yeah,
That was
there
the
we go.
first.
Yeah, 'cause
That
I
was the
haven't
first
played it
thing
with
you
guys.
played with.
You never
after
played it,
COVID,
yeah.
right?
I own it.
Was
I
that?
fucking played it myself.
Yeah, that was the
never
first
played
thing.
Yeah, when they
You
lightened the
gotta play it.
restrictions. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the first.
I
time
did the
played it.
first playthrough that we did, and that was it. The 3-player.
We said,
with
I'll
me.
get the fuck out of
This
here.
was
No,
no, it was the height of the pandemic. I did play with.
Yes,
That's the game that brought
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
back together.
yeah, it was.
Basically.
Yeah.
The game is so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The music just, I love that game.
We
so
definitely
much.
got to play through that again.
Yeah.
But
But that's all I'm playing.
Oh, let me ask the chat real quick. Would the chat like to see a 5-player Gears with all of us?
5-player.
Yo, they're all logging off right now. They're all logging off. Let me stop.
5-player Gears.
Joking,
4-player Streets of Rage 4 once again. Cats and dogs living together, mass hysteria.
I think they'd like to see a.
Or maybe a 4-player
Streets
Gears. 4-player Gears might be easier.
You know, there's going to be 5 of us playing. There's maybe 4 video streams of footage.
We're gonna
It
get it
doesn't
done.
make sense to have 4,
We'll get it
just 4
done.
of us play.
We'll
of
get
Rage.
it done.
What's another
Actually,
Guardian
have
Heroes?
5. We can
Chalk's
play
been
with
trying
5.
to rally for this to happen for
Actually,
like a
we
year
kinda
now.
can do that. No, we kind of. I have an idea how we can do that. Yeah.
There's a Guardian Heroes.
I have
on,
an idea how it can be
There's a
done.
there's a
5
Guardian Heroes.
players. Like I have an idea.
It's
Sorry,
gonna be
sorry.
There's a Guardian Heroes on Game Boy Advance you can play.
No, don't even mention that.
Stop
That is
it.
not Guardian
Stop it.
Heroes.
That's not funny.
That's a piece of crap game.
Oh boy.
I don't care what anyone says. That game is
That's not
trash.
funny.
The Guardian Heroes on the Saturn is where it's at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 6-player versus mode is sick.
Yo,
Is
that,
it 6 players?
Yeah, 6 players.
Yeah.
6
yeah.
players?
It was
6 players.
6.
That
No,
game-
I always pick that little guy who flies around.
Who was it?
It's like a little tiny.
You picked
cat?
Nando.
Yeah.
whatever it is.
Pet.
The
It was
pet, yeah, the-
Randy's pet Nando.
you could pick. You could pick.
Yeah,
pick him,
he just
yeah.
juggles the hell out of you with some.
I see some shots here,
does.
guys.
Oh, you mean a cheat? You mean a cheating character?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, a cheating character. Okay, so shocking.
So we got some shots here.
Yeah, we got shots so we can mess up.
Yo, right before the news, we're doing some shots
Cheers,
in
y'all.
here.
If you got them, drink them as long as you're of
Cheers.
age.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Drink responsibly.
Thanks everybody in the
Chat,
chat.
get your drinks up.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy Thanksgiving. Ah, smooth.
Oh.
Tastes smooth.
Oh.
Look at that face. Look at that.
Look at
face.
that face. Look at that face. Zoom
I wish I had control of the camera
It's
right
really
now.
good.
Zoom in.
Zoom in on that face.
I wish I could zoom in right
Look
now.
at that face, y'all. Look at that face.
He's all right.
Oh yeah.
I gotta zoom in.
Yeah.
He's
zoom
all right.
in.
It's going to give him a minute. Give him a minute. It's going to take a minute.
And time for
Ready?
Ready for the news? Ready? I'm getting tired.
Boom.
I just started.
Wow.
It's copywritten. That tune's copywritten. Copywritten.
Yeah, y'all can't use that no more.
Okay. New Super Mario 3D All Stars update adds GameCube controller support for Mario Sunshine and more.
Yo, what movie was that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
what
I'm
movie
sorry.
that was.
He's still struggling right now.
No. I'm so sorry, but what movie? That was the wrestler. Remember? We was packing
Yes,
packing the food.
Oh,
Less no. That old ass lady who was asking for more fucking chicken salad. Yo, that shit. The way you said that just reminded me. I'm
Then he
sorry.
cut his finger.
And then he sliced his fingers and made it gross out.
Yeah, that was rough.
So,
Sorry.
one of my main complaints about Mario 3D All Stars was the camera. That was my main complaint. because they did something to it, and I couldn't figure out what it was. I was like, this game isn't as fun as it used to be. There's something wrong with it. And everybody, they said, it's the camera. It's the camera. Something's wrong with the camera. You can't control it. I thought it was
All right, are we talking? Sorry to interrupt. But are we talking about Sunshine, in
yeah, 'cause
Mario
I'm
All
like-
Stars, or Mario All Stars all 3 games?
Good question, because I was thinking the same exact
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, yeah.
I don't give a shit about Sunshine. I just bought it for.
I was getting to it. So, Mario 64 obviously used the Nintendo 64's controller, and that's not yet available on the system.
Right.
You can't use that controller.
Right.
So I thought that because I was using, a different analog and stuff like that, that the game was like destroying me because I can't control it the way I used to play it. And I thought that was part of the reason why I sucked at it now.
Right.
Who
Was
knows?
that why Joel
knows?
from Media Glitch was having issues?
That's why I thought everyone was having issues.
Yeah, I mean-
because it wasn't the same as when you played it when you were younger.
Yeah.
But apparently so, because they came out with the GameCube controller. But that's for, what was it? The Mario Sunshine.
Yeah.
Mario says the word.
Yeah. So now they have they came out with a piece that lets you add a GameCube controller to it. And will I get a GameCube controller to play Mario Sunshine? No. I'm not buying an extra thing to play that at all.
I'm not playing
It
Mario
might as well
Sunshine.
not be on there for me.
I'm
Yeah.
just not playing Mario Sunshine.
Exactly.
For
But
the
for people
that
who
are
liked it,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
the people
Yes.
that are
A
grew up
lot of
with it.
people love Mario Sunshine. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It
because
has its fans.
listen,
Yeah.
because if you played it when you were a kid and it's
Right.
your first Mario,
It's your nostalgia. It's a
It's your
nostalgia,
nostalgia Mario.
nostalgia kick.
Yeah.
I get that.
so
I play a little bit of it.
I'm not longing to use the GameCube controller for anything. Some people love it. Some
I'm
people
a
love it.
big fan of the GameCube.
You love it,
I
right?
love the GameCube controller.
Yeah, it was super comfortable.
It just,
great for Smash, yes.
It's for Smash Bros. I refuse to learn how to play with another controller besides GameCube. It's impossible. It's impossible.
It's not comfortable.
No, it's not. It really is not.
But people play
I
it.
like the Pro Controller. The Pro Controller is comfortable.
Really?
I use the game.
People play it, though.
The Wii U game pen. I learned how to play Smash with that.
It is different though.
It's different.
It's different.
You gotta train. You gotta recalibrate yourself.
I'm sure there's advantages to learning like different using different controllers or whatever.
Well, in a
you don't even
2-button
know.
fighter, it helps for Smash, obviously, because
Right.
that's a big ass button,
Right.
and then you have your other button that you don't really have to.
But
hit.
Jay,
muscle,
it's got 4 buttons,
but
man. What you talking
muscle
about?
And the
memory.
jump
What
button.
you talking about, man?
but
What's the
muscle
other button
memory
for?
though, it's
What's
like
the-
all
what's
right.
Block, jump, weak, strong.
In the
Come on,
front,
man.
you could block with the right.
and you could
grab.
taunt. That's 5.
And
Whatever.
grab.
There's a C stick on there. Whatever.
Yeah, Reggie always be saying that too. He's like, "Oh, it's 2 buttons." It's like, nah, it's more than 2 buttons, man. What you talking
No, but
about?
I'm saying the primary buttons on a GameCube.
I don't want to hear it.
Are the 2 big ass buttons on there, which makes it better for Smash.
yes, correct.
But like I said, if they come out with a Nintendo 64 controller to play Mario 64, then I'd be more interested than just this controller. They did fix, or they inverted the controls for the camera. I haven't tried it out yet, so I don't know how that fixes it. But I think that would help, definitely.
Maybe, yeah.
But nobody talks about like Mario Galaxy because that's fine, because people are used to playing that with regular analogs.
It works awesome, beautifully on the with the Joy-Cons.
With the regular, yeah.
Yeah.
So no complaints there.
Yeah.
It's just the old ones that
Well,
aged
there
bad.
there is a complaint, but the only I don't know how they would be able to do it.
With the
but
Wii,
you
when
can't
fly
do handheld mode. It has to be tabletop mode. So I
Oh,
have
yeah.
to put the
Yeah.
But that's the only way. Like I wish they
All
would
of
they
these
could
are.
figure. I
You
wish
can
they
only,
could.
you can only do that with the
I wish
controller.
they could use like the gyro thing in the Joy-Cons or whatever in handheld mode to you know what I mean?
I wish the
Like-
Joy-Cons would work.
well, or that too. Yeah.
Follow the drift. Follow the drift.
Follow the drift. Follow the drift. Follow the drift.
But Mario Galaxy, yes, that's right. Emerald. Yep, that's it.
What'd you say?
Mario Galaxy. I like
Mario
Mario
Galaxy.
Galaxy 2 better, but Mario
said
Galaxy
everyone.
is good.
Mario Galaxy 2 is better, and I agree.
But they're both better than Odyssey.
And that's the reason why I bought it. I feel
To
stupid
me.
because I'm like, I never had an N64. I never had a GameCube.
Peter Cap.
But
What up?
Be the cat.
I knew it was coming.
sorry, no, but I never had an N64 or a GameCube. But I had the Wii, and Mario Galaxy was the shit.
The true successor to Mario 64.
I
is
hear
Galaxy.
nothing but good things.
Galaxy.
I've never
And
played
that's-
either one because I'm very spotty with my Mario games.
Oh, dude.
But Odyssey has that song though. Odyssey has that song, right, Kev?
Yeah.
It has that song.
Oh man, yeah. With
That's my song, man.
Yo, but Yoshi.
with Paulina.
on.
I love
Well,
that song.
Gotta have Yoshi, man.
Yoshi in part 2.
Whatever her
man,
name
that
is.
was-
Is that her name?
I'm still surprised that part 2
Pauline.
wasn't, Galaxy 2 wasn't on this. I'm
Yeah,
still
that's
surprised.
I'm
weird.
I'm a little shocked by that also, but I'm
They
like,
really needed to put sunshine on there.
I'm hope
Really?
The hate for
I'm
Sunshine
hopeful
is
though
real.
that I'm hopeful that there's like it's a step in the right. Same with Resident Evil, it's a step in the right direction. Like they'll do it eventually. I have hope that they'll do it.
The remakes got me like.
Chuck,
I don't
you
know
gotta-
when, but
Chuck,
they'll do it.
You got to do this name. I can't do this name.
It's Day One Tehonga.
There you go.
Oh, yo, what up, brother?
My bad.
Day one to Tonga.
It has to be.
That's Australian,
Hot Shot
right?
Racing.
Yes.
Yes.
From Australia.
What's going on?
What's going on, brother?
Welcome to the chat. He says, have you played Hot Shot Racing? Hot Shot Racing.
Yes,
Have you?
on PS4. Which was, I think it was on
Was it Game Pass?
the PlayStation. What's that service?
It's
Damn
not. It's not the game PlayStation Now.
Not PlayStation Now. The freaking PS Plus. That's it.
It's the game that looks like Outrun.
Yes.
I played that.
Yes.
That was pretty good.
No, it's a dope
split
game.
screen. It's split
Yes.
screen multiplayer.
Yes. It's dope.
Nice. We gotta try it out.
That's awesome.
It's like a
Split
successor
screen,
to
yeah,
it. It's
that's
awesome.
That's fire.
I played it down
It's
there.
a dope
Remember,
game.
like,
It's dope.
and it was like
It's Outrun.
it looked
A
like
while ago.
Yeah.
It's like
It was like
Outrun?
mad
Uh-oh.
smooth. It was 60 frames.
And the
It was
music
dope.
too is like it's dope because it's like retro
Yeah.
style music. It's awesome.
That's dope.
It's like
I'll watch that
It's
shit.
it's like
players.
80s.
I think it's 4 players.
Yeah.
And it's like Outrun.
Yep.
Oh, don't make me play
It's
that.
basically a spiritual successor to Outrun.
Don't make me get involved in the racing game. Y'all don't want that smoke.
Uh-oh.
Yo,
What?
Uh-oh.
I took Madonna's car in the Super Monaco Grand Prix for Genesis. What's good?
On with the next one.
Busting out them references. What you know about that? Man?
Madonna's car. You know,
Madonna's car.
People will not get that reference.
Oh, they're gonna look it up right now.
They're gonna be like Madonna.
Madonna.
Okay.
I always wondered why the best car in that game was called Madonna. It was some dude driving.
Because they probably couldn't name it what it actually was.
Yeah,
due to
licensing. Licensing. issues.
Madonna.
That's
Most
why that's why you'll never see a Lamborghini in Grand Theft Auto 5.
That is true. Yes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Just change one letter. It's good.
Lamb
A
Houdini.
Lamborghini.
Lambo Houdini.
Lamb Houdini. It disappears in seconds.
Driving that Lamb Houdini.
Gotta change the letter.
I can't right
Spell
now.
it wrong.
I
Just
can't.
All right.
It was in the game for a second and disappeared.
The Lamb Houdini?
Let us know what you guys think in the chat.
I can't, man.
Ooh, all right. The Big House Smash Melee and Ultimate Online event canceled following Nintendo cease and desist order. So, the Big N is at it again. They have canceled culture.
Oh man, what the hell?
Nintendo be hitting
Canceled
people with the
culture?
band hammer. Mad hard.
Well, that's what Nintendo does, man. Listen, all right. I have a hard time understanding why they did such a thing because this was it's a Smash Brothers tournament that they were just bringing back to get people back from the pandemic, and it was like the first thing they announced. And it's Melee, but obviously the Melee that they're playing is online, and Melee's not online,
Right.
so they use hacked versions.
Modders made it.
Yeah, it's a modded version of it, so it's not really the actual game. So
Yeah.
I can understand maybe Nintendo be like, we don't want to push this because it's not the game that we made.
Right.
So I can understand maybe there. They put was it Slippy
Yeah.
from Star Fox in it?
Wow.
Oh,
Wow. Why?
I don't know, but that's a character they added in there.
That's funny.
It's a modded version. They mainly they did it because they added the net code or whatever. To
They
let
have
them
netcode
go.
in it. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And for the community, it's the only thing helping and bringing that community together.
And it's
Because
better
Melee-
than Nintendo's
yeah. Oh, yeah.
online.
I mean, but the thing is, they're trying to put Nintendo's name on it, kind of, sort of, but they're not using Nintendo's product. So I kind of see where Nintendo's coming from.
What's the
I can
modder?
see there, but not really because
Yeah.
they're running their own tournament. I can understand because they're making money off the tournament.
Right.
That Nintendo's like, don't make money without property, and it's
But
not
they're not
really
even
ours.
using.
But
Nintendo.
I've never seen anyone go after a tournament made
Right.
anywhere else that's not affiliated with them. Obviously, Nintendo's not affiliated with it. So what should they care
And it's an old game.
with what happens? And they're like, oh, is this going to hurt sales?
And you know that all
Of the
those
new one?
people, everybody in the tournament, all the people that are running the tournament,
They're diehards.
they all own every freaking Nintendo.
They're
game.
diehard fans.
So it's not like there's
Yeah.
no there's
It's,
no law
it's more
against.
of a
All right. It's like this because Melee. I'm tired of hearing Melee brought up all
but
the
there's
time.
a huge community.
No,
for it.
that's why I'm tired of hearing it brought up, and I'll tell you why it's so huge. There is so many. Melee is broken. Okay, Melee. If you thought Ultimate or Wii U version was cheap or broken, no, Melee was the original Smash Brothers game that is broken. This is
there
why.
might be fixes though,
This is why everyone loves it so much.
and
It's
this might be fixed though because
yeah.
it's
I
it's
fucking-
hacked.
Well, it's a
Doubt
modded
it.
it's a modded version, so they
Melee was so flawed If you tell me that game is fixed, that it's actually fair,
I like to try it.
I would like to see how that game. Just let it go, guys.
You know what though?
Hold on a sec. Let Melee go. That shit is old now. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. Nintendo's like, listen, this community needs to stop because you know what? If this gets Steam and everyone's like, yo, blah blah blah, they're gonna be like, let's get a Melee remake. No, Melee will not be remade.
It's been
okay,
remade by the fans.
you know, it's enough of this. It's stupid because this
But
is
do
the
you
same
think-
spoiled community.
Ultimate's all you need.
This is
All
the
you need
same
Ultimate.
spoiled community that doesn't get the characters they want, that rant and rave online, and they put them in the old games, and they're not in the new game. So it's like, all right, if you guys want to have your own tournaments and have fun with it, okay, that's cool and everything. But it's like, just let it go. It's Melee. This shit's old, dude.
Yeah, but Nintendo got involved and they cease and desist. They stopped it. Now, my question is, do you think they would have done that if, let's say it was a charity tournament and Nintendo did that?
They wouldn't have stopped the charity tournament.
Would they?
I don't think
I
they
just don't
would.
It's on
understand
the
why.
same, it's on the
good
same guidelines though. I mean, it's their property.
I'm telling you.
They're not making money from it. It's you know what I mean? Like
It's like the N6. It's like the Mario 64 thing. Remember that guy who made Mario 64 for the PC? It looked,
Yeah.
good. It looked better than the one that they came out
Yeah.
with. That's why they stopped it. They're like, nah, you made it better than we did. Fuck
Exactly.
that shit.
But do you
We
think
gotta
they're
stop
making,
that shit.
Do you think they're making a Melee online?
I don't think so, but
Right.
people
I
are gonna
don't think
start.
so.
No, people are gonna start to ask for it. And they're gonna be like, no, that's not gonna happen. So
I mean,
stop
they might-
asking for
well-
it. Because the Melee community is huge.
An online
yeah.
version of Melee might. It's not off the plate.
They get man, listen, let it go.
It's not.
Listen,
like,
the only
I'm just
reason-
trying to understand why
Emerald just
Nintendo
made
would,
an excellent point. He
would
said,
want it to be gone.
man's talking about letting Melee go, but yet this is a retro game channel.
Listen, let it. It's different with Smash, though, man. It's
yo, you
different
just
with
contradicted
Smash.
yourself. He
Nah,
got he
listen,
called
He
you on
just
the-
put your foot all the way in there.
Let me defend myself.
I'm listening.
Not
Here we go.
everything we do is retro. All right, we're talking about fighting
PS5
games.
though.
Wait,
What
wait,
just happened?
wait. PS5? We talking about PS5? Ain't nobody got PS5 right now.
Yeah, no.
What just happened? What just happened?
Listen, if anyone is playing Smash Brothers, okay, the thing with Smash Brothers is the combat and everything evolves as time goes on. All right, the first one had its problems. Melee, the second one, had its issues because some of the characters were broken.
People
So
find the brokenness all the time.
the games evolve as time goes on, and what they got now has less broken characters. Why you want to go back to a time where characters are broken so people could just cheat online all the time? We have enough of those motherfuckers nowadays anyway.
But do you think Nintendo is right for canceling the tournament?
It depends.
What do you think that they see? What do you
I
think they, what do they
I
out
get
of
it. I get it.
But what do they get out of stopping that?
So they stop. They before the
Cease
fire
and desist.
before the fire gets out of control. They're like,
But what would it do?
because they're gonna be like, I want Melee online. I want this more Melee, more
It's
Melee.
already out there, though.
More Melee, but everyone always wants more Melee.
right, but
This
check it
has
out,
been
though.
going on for years.
Let me ask a question. But Ultimate, all right, this tournament features Ultimate as well, not just
Yeah,
Melee,
that was
right?
there.
How does it? All right, how
They
does it
canceled
feature-
both of them.
All right, but the Ultimate is not using the.
No, that's the real game.
That's
That's
the
why they
real
said
game,
why
right?
Nintendo cancel that.
See, that's
yeah, don't cancel
Listen,
it. The Ultimate makes
yeah,
no
that makes
sense.
no
That
sense.
makes
This is-
zero
that's
sense.
the thing. It's like
I'm against that completely.
This is similar to when Nintendo tried to remember when people were doing Let's Plays or whatever in Nintendo
Yeah, yeah,
games. You can have a sound effect play, and Nintendo was like, "No, we're striking everything. We're striking." You couldn't do that shit, and that was a big backlash.
They learned though. So
Exactly.
maybe they'll get backlash.
But
from that.
now it's like they learned, and then they did good, and now what the fuck are they doing now?
Well, I
It's
just
like-
think that they wanted to just write the whole community off because of stuff.
right.
Maybe
Well,
they
also-
just don't want anything to
also,
happen.
I
Smash
think if
community's
they-
got problems.
Well,
Which is
also I wanted to
possible.
say
Yeah,
that
it's
if
got
they were
problems.
gonna, let's say they got the cease and desist, what if the person said, "Listen, all the proceeds goes to Nintendo," you think they still would do that?
I wouldn't know.
Good question.
That's why I don't know
That's
why.
my question.
I just
That's
don't
all I
know
wanted.
what benefit
That's all
Nintendo
I
gets
wanted.
out of canceling it.
If it's for charity
I'm
or if
telling
it's
ya.
if it's like, yo, we're not gonna take any profit. We just want to have a game. Listen, we've been in the pandemic. We just want to have fun. We love your game. We're all fans of the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's a community thing, man. And to stop a fan base, it's like
See, this is always harsh, man.
it's harsh, man.
When it comes to Smash,
When they don't have
it's
anything
very
to gain from it.
complicated.
Well, Chase from the chat made a point, said they should just sell Melee for modern. Melee should be available. They should have like that
Well-
GameCube app available,
Right.
you know, like Switch
Yes.
Online, the same
Yes.
thing we had the NES.
But that's
Put
what I was
Melee
saying
on and
with
put
online.
Well, that's the only reason
with
I
online,
can I can see them doing that is if they have something planned in the future.
But with a game as big as Ultimate, like,
Yeah,
what are
yeah,
you
yeah.
doing with Melee now?
Right.
That's
This
true
is
too.
I keep going back to that. Like,
That's
It's
like
so old.
well, I mean, people put out Street Fighter 2 I don't know how many times. And Super
Right.
Street Fighter 2
Right.
and many better renditions of Street Fighter have been out. So I
good
can
example.
All
understand.
right, let me correct
good
my
Yes,
words.
they were it's not like it's not selling.
All right, let me correct my words. It's not that it's so old. It's so flawed. Melee is so flawed.
Well, you can take
Well, they can make a
almost all of them
remastered
and,
version.
and tell how many flaws are in it.
Listen,
there's many
all of
flaws.
them have flaws. I've played them all. You know me. I'm a Smash dude.
People
Pause.
exploit. They
and it's like,
Pause.
and pause. I'm sorry.
they
No, but
exploit
like,
regardless.
and Turb, you could agree to this. Out of all of them, they pretty much the least exploited, cheapest one is the newest one.
It is.
It's the
And they keep updating.
they keep updating it and
patching.
fixing the problems with certain characters.
Bayonetta.
Yeah.
Bayonetta, I beat the
I
shit
ca-
out of Bayonetta recently.
She was broken,
shot.
though.
She was broken
She was
in
broken.
the Wii U. Yeah, she was definitely broken. But I whooped the shit out of her. She ain't shit no more.
Nah, I shot her in the mouth earlier. I mean, like, no, with Samus. I shot her in the mouth with a plasma
With a
ball.
female, that makes it better.
Nah, so, Bayonetta can get taken down.
Red
She ain't
Chase in the
cheap as she
chat.
used to be.
Red Chase in the chat said people still prefer MK2 and Soul Calibur 2. That is true.
That's
man.
true.
No,
There
it's
are
very
fans.
true. No, it's very true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
because-
there are some flawed characters. In it.
Not for nothing. Like a lot of these fighting games have these stupid comeback mechanics, and I'm like, I'm tired of them.
Right.
You know what's weird though? Because like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, I think have a different type of thing than Smash Bros. Smash Bros is just like, it's like the borderline fighter game.
But you don't see Capcom canceling the tournaments,
Well,
though.
so-
That's
Yeah,
what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
yeah. No,
Soul
it's true.
Calibur
It's
also
true.
though. It's on there.
But it's like it's the Melee community is just, you gotta calm down. Just let
Nintendo
it, just
has to
let it
calm
go.
down.
Let
But
it go.
hold on.
But the fact that Nintendo canceled the ultimate part is like, yo, dude, come on.
That's
That's
weird.
excessive.
Come on. That makes zero sense.
That's excessive.
But there's never been a Capcom. Has there been a Capcom tournament held by some company where it's like, okay, this old one wasn't online, so they modded it to be online, and Capcom
I
turned a
think
blind
the
eye?
modding is
It wouldn't
what the
surprise me.
issue is. but
Maybe. Yeah. I
I,
think
I think it's the modding.
It's like
And even-
Slippy's not in this.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think that's actually a good point.
I think
Yeah.
it's the modding that crushed the Melee tournament, and I think Nintendo
Yo.
just canceled the ultimate out of
What's the
spite.
modder?
The product.
What's the modder?
The problem with modding or the
Sorry, it was just too much.
Nice
modification
nice way to
of anything, like you buy a game, right? You paid for this game, you own the game, and then if you want to modify it, you own
That's
it.
fine, that's
you can do
fine.
whatever the fuck you
Hell
want.
yeah.
But that's the gray area of modding. That's what it is.
I put it like
Right,
You
this.
but
own
then
You know-
when you do public stuff where you're making money off
Exactly.
of it,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's
you're
This is the
effing-
This is the fine print.
that's what it is.
Like when you buy a movie, I don't know if it's in games where it says you cannot put this on a movie theater screen and charge people money for this. It's
Right.
yours. You have to use it in your private use. So if it was in a basement
Right.
and they were just streaming it, I'm
Right.
sure they had no problem with it. But since it's a big event,
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sure that's
exactly what
probably
it is.
what
yeah.
it was.
It's the modding. The modding thing is probably the issue because it's like you put a character that is not in the series at all whatsoever, and there's probably more. And
Slippy.
and it's like people are like, oh, this is shit. I learned how to use Slippy. Slippy's not in the fucking game. He's not in the game. Any of them. Check him. He's not in there. So what are we doing right now?
Right.
You know, like, oh, I want more Slippy. No, well, Sakurai's not gonna make him. So
Right.
maybe he said some more characters.
Dude,
We'll be put him in there just because. That's why we can't.
yeah, that's what they fucking
Slippy
cease and
is
desist.
next.
I'll be mad in so many ways.
And he'd be like,
You trying to tell me Slippy could get a character, but Alucard
yeah,
can't?
yeah. I'll be like, wait, you put this fucking frog.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Wow.
Yeah.
you know
Well,
what? That
I
would be
mean,
left field. That would be left field.
Steve. All right, final thoughts, guys.
That was it. That was my final.
That was it. No. It's one of those question marks, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like we don't know what.
Can't hate on Nintendo for doing it, but then
No.
it's like, but the ultimate part is kind of like,
I think
really?
I think that was just like, you know what? Just shut the whole shit down.
Yeah.
I think that's what it was.
They want to use this modding thing, and
Yeah.
it's not. It's like, yeah.
Ultimately, it's like, is it help them? No.
You can't put you can't put modded versions of games in tournaments. It's just
yeah, you got to
Yeah.
play with the
do it on your own
source
time.
code.
Yeah, like no man.
Unless you took Meta Knight out.
Yo, Meta Knight's
It's
not
part
even
of
cheap.
the game.
He ain't even cheap no more. He ain't cheap no more. He catching L's all day.
I played some good Meta Knight players in the Ultimate
Yeah.
one. He's not as cheap as he was in Brawl.
Just blame the
But he's
pandemic.
quick,
man.
man. God,
He's
Lord.
fast, yeah.
Just blame the pandemic.
God Lord.
He's Mikey B's quick. Why you? What's going on?
man.
What's going on with you,
Bro.
You breaking shit?
Nah,
you all right
phone,
over there?
Phone fell.
Phone
on
Oh,
my-
sorry to everybody who broke their eardrums because
Yeah, sorry about that. That was a phone.
Turbo's
that was
nervous,
loud for me, man. I'm
Turbo's
like,
nervous.
Moving on.
All right.
The Xbox Series S and Series X are emulation beasts.
Uh-oh. You know what that means?
No, I
No.
don't.
No, I don't.
I don't know
Tell,
what it
tell
means
us.
at all either.
Tell us. Go ahead. Tell us.
So, what you could do in the Xbox One is if you run it in development mode, which costs you $20, not a lot, you can get a development mode key, and you could run RetroArch. It's a emulation station type thing where you can play a bunch of
Cores.
the cores for emulation of older systems. So you can also do that on the Series S and Series X. So Modern Vintage Gamer put out a video showing all those emulators on the Xbox Series S. And that's not even the strongest one. And he was running Dreamcast. He was running all the old school systems.
Saturn.
Saturn's not on there.
I'm not
Actually,
interested.
No, it is.
It is on there.
It
Oh,
is
it
on
is?
there.
Okay.
I don't recall him saying he
You got me
played
back.
anything on there.
Now you got me back.
It is on there, though.
PS2 is in the process of being added to it.
Right.
But he was playing those at 60 frames per second.
Oh.
It's perfectly smooth.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it was the PlayStation can't do emulation quite like they wanted to.
Oh.
So
Oh, there he goes. There he goes.
Yeah, look at
There
him
he
gloating.
goes.
Look at him
So-
all happy now.
you can play PS4 and PS5, obviously. And then in PlayStation Now, you can play some PlayStation Classics and PlayStation 2 Classics. But on the Xbox, you can play emulation
PSP.
of the PlayStation 1,
PSP.
PSP,
Ooh.
and in the current near future, PS2,
Ooh.
and all of the old 8-bit and 16-bit systems.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's funny. Plus, you could play, obviously, Xbox 360, Xbox One.
It's
Xbox-
like, listen, you can
like,
play all these systems that had games because we don't.
Well, this is the king of emulation. Just like how the old,
But it's a
Yeah,
boss
yeah.
move. That's a boss move.
No,
just
it's,
like
a,
the
it's a
old-
PC.
It's a
the
boss
old
move.
Xbox was considered one of the kings of emulation. Also, remember?
Yep.
Because
Yeah.
our Xboxes were modded.
Yes,
and you
yes,
could play
yes,
all that
yes,
stuff
yes.
on it too.
Something.
I think,
Hell, man.
I think it's good because
Too late now.
because like Xbox basically or Microsoft was like, we're giving everybody a dev kit. It makes it cheaper.
There's
to
a caveat
develop-
to it, though. You can't play the regular Xbox One games on the development system.
But
so
you
you
could-
got to switch it back.
Yeah, but you just
It's a
turn-
hassle,
It's
but
a switch.
yeah.
You just turn it back.
It's not
to
bad,
You have
yeah.
to reboot the system.
It's not like you got to get two systems and
It's
just
not
have
like-
one dev kit and
Yeah.
then one regular. No, you can switch back and forth.
Unless there's an
That's pretty
update,
cool.
it doesn't take that long. Let me say. Like, fuck, it's
But
10
it's still
hours.
amazing that you can play
No, it's cool.
everything on there.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
like
gonna have
3D
to
fighters, everything was smooth.
I was thinking of actually
get Series S.
a while before. I was actually thinking of doing that, paying the $20 or whatever for the.
Yeah.
for
If
the
you have
dev-
no other
dev
means
mode,
of doing it, I mean,
so
obviously I
can
got to
emulate stuff, but I have a PC already.
Yeah,
so
we
I
got
don't have to do
computers that do
shit.
it and they're powerful enough
Yeah.
to do all that.
Yeah, yeah, it's
But
not necessary.
If you had one system,
Yeah, yeah,
and you
if-
needed every game,
Exactly.
this is the way to do it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that eliminates
Wow.
a lot of clutter.
Yep.
Because I mean, I had shit.
There
I
will be
have-
no PS3 on it though, ever.
I have the Wii also with the emulators on there, and that's cool. But you can
It
only
was
do,
an emulation station too.
it's good, but you can only do it only goes so far. Like you can only
That
do
was a dope
was
system
good.
for that. Yes.
it was good.
but you're not gonna play like
No.
Sega CD and Saturn. And all
No.
that. Nah.
8-bit
not?
stuff,
No,
16-bit stuff.
because it wasn't on there.
But it was good though. It was good.
Wow.
But
But you got hard drives now. It's ridiculous.
yeah, and the PSP that for some reason that's like hard to emulate.
PSP is hard to run on something. Well, it's like on
Some games.
on Retro Pi and stuff.
Yeah,
It's not easy to run.
yeah.
They're not powerful enough.
Yes.
What the hell?
Oh wow. Texas Kitchen, yo.
Hey,
Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you.
thank you.
Wow.
Appreciate you.
That's awesome, man.
Thank
Oh,
you.
that's Grace.
I hope.
Thank you, Grace.
Thank you. Wow.
That's funny.
We appreciate you.
Thank you. That's awesome.
All right. So,
That's crazy.
what are we talking about?
We're talking about the best nation in the world.
Yeah.
Donations. I got that from Reggie.
Right, right, Reggie.
Reggie said
Oh,
that.
you got it.
Big ol'
I can't.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Reggie.
Reggie.
Shout out to Reggie. Shout out to
He,
Reggie.
yeah, I
Best
remember him
nation.
saying that.
He said
Donation.
He's like, "What's the best nation?"
Donation.
Donation.
Wow.
That's funny. But I mean, it's just a ton of games just to have the have it available on
Yeah.
a $300 system.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
insane. It's the most backwards compatible system friendly.
Yeah.
Shit, I never even
all
thought of
now.
it like that. Yeah. That's true.
I'm gonna have to get a Series X.
You ain't getting no Series X.
Yeah,
when-
right?
You know what's messed
When
up?
it's 250, I'll get it.
You know
But I'm
what's
gonna
messed
get
up about
in
this
2030.
system? I'm just waiting for just one game. There's one game I'm waiting for,
And it's coming.
and it's coming. State of K3.
Say it again.
And you know what? If it's guaranteed, it probably is.
It's gonna be on Game Pass.
It's gonna be multiplayer online and all that.
It'll be on
Y'all
Game
gotta
Pass.
join me.
It's gonna be on.
We gotta do that. We
It'll
gotta
be
do
on
that for the
Game
channel.
Pass. I'll play.
We gotta do that for the channel.
It's gonna be
Well,
on Game Pass.
listen.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Obviously, I want a PS5 first. That's why I got it.
you're getting
I'm not-
you're getting the series, right?
I'm not pushing to get a Series X right away.
Okay.
There's no need.
Why are you lying, Jay?
You don't need to get that.
Why
right
are you
now.
lying? You know
I
you're
want-
trying to get that by next week.
If I can get it, I
Not
would
for
get
that
it right
price.
now.
It's
Not
the
for that
most
price.
powerful
Because
system.
listen,
Come on.
Because I have a
Xbox-
base Xbox One. I don't even have the Xbox.
Oh yeah, the old.
Same.
Yeah, exactly. I
Same
don't have
as
the
me.
One S or the One X.
Yo,
You
when
gotta
they
get
release State of
You don't
K3,
even-
maybe I'll help you out with that. Like I need that game as
think
soon as
about this.
possible.
Listen,
You could
Xbox.
still play it though on the
You can,
on the
maybe.
on the Xbox One. Yes, you will be able because they have to.
You don't know when this shit's coming.
They have to make sure that it's optimized for
2
all.
years.
Because remember,
Exactly.
their mission statement is that
We'll see
every
how
game
works.
that comes out has to work on every platform for Xbox.
We'll see how it works.
So, what the hell is the incentive to upgrade?
Yo, since they
That shit plays like part one. You don't want the new one. if the background pops up
Wow.
like that.
Well,
I like that though. I like that. I like
it
that.
gives it some
grimy
charm.
shit.
It
I
gives
like
it some
that
charm.
grimy
man.
shit. I
It
like
gives
that
it some
grimy
charm,
shit.
bro.
Oh man.
but the Series X.
What happened?
Retro Soft Studios.
It said Chuck was throwing daggers and you said you was waiting on it.
I'm like,
Yo,
Just one game. That's all it takes. Is
Just
one
one
game, man.
game.
Just one game. That's it, man.
But what Microsoft is good at doing is giving out games with the system. So I'm waiting for the bundles to start dropping because they're gonna give away a ton of stuff.
Yeah,
and you
they
know they will.
Halo Infinite. Halo Infinite.
That's not coming free.
That's not coming out. Actually, they canceled that. They ain't coming out.
They gotta rename that. Different graphics.
2025.
y'all got
2025.
jokes.
No, when they show it again, it's gonna be impressive. Believe me.
They gotta
But
just
it's not,
build
they're not
it.
gonna show the same shit though.
No, they just gotta rebuild it from the ground up.
You know what's
But-
crazy? You know what's crazy? The amount of hate those graphics got.
Honestly,
I'm
I
like,
thought it
y'all
looked
are
good.
wild. Y'all are
Honestly.
crazy. Like, why
No,
y'all?
I'm like,
going
y'all
nuts?
took some freeze frames and were like,
They acted like it was 8-bit.
pick this apart.
Chuck, I will agree with you on
I
that
agree
because
too,
they
man.
acted like it was 8-bit. I'm like, you spoiled motherfuckers. I swear to God.
I actually liked it too. I was
Yo.
impressed with it. I was
I'll
like,
tell you
oh,
what people. This is what it is. People didn't expect it to have Mario graphics.
Mario graphics.
Mario graphics.
They wanted it to be more realistic. Because when Mario comes out, you know it looks good.
Oh, they want more realism
Yeah.
than cartoony-ish.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't want it to look like
When you're
okay,
fighting-
It looks good. Mario looks great. It looks great. It's not the top of the graphics chart, but it always looks fine.
And a sci-fi.
And they didn't expect that from their top game.
These spoiled motherfuckers.
No, seriously though, because it's like
I could legit be
it's a
playing that game
fictional
right now.
fucking planet. It's a fiction. Like everything is.
Listen,
it's
you
not
got
even
1
real.
through 5.
Why should it look real? It's not real.
I'll tell you what it is.
Why should it look
Today's
real?
gamer is spoiled as fuck,
Nah, that's
man.
true.
They're
That's
caught,
it.
they're
I
caught
agree.
up in the whole graphics and
True.
what this can do. They're
I
caught
agree,
up in it,
man.
man.
All they did was give it a grappling
They're
hook.
caught up into it. And you know what?
Grappling.
And then they're like this. Social media boost up these new systems like, oh my God, you have to have them. No, if you
Well,
don't
the
have them, there's
prices-
something wrong. It's like that's what world we live in nowadays. Before it was like 8-bit to 16-bit is like, holy shit, look at that difference. Nowadays it's not a big fucking deal, and everyone's going nuts because they don't have it. It's not a big fucking deal.
Yeah, I think it's hyped.
It's so hyped. It's
like
so
even
hyped.
a
dude.
negative thing. It's like, but no, it's not that bad. It
So
wasn't that bad.
hyped. It's
Welcome.
gameplay, man.
It's not as bad.
Welcome to the check, Asano. They were talking about eBay prices, and that's one of the main reasons why I'm not touching. I didn't touch these systems on
What
eBay.
was it?
They're going up. They're way up. They're like,
Probably
For both?
yeah,
probably
they're like
what?
12. Like
$1
$1,200.
million.
Whoa, 12.
Like
1200?
12 to 1,500.
Huh?
They're going for.
Yeah, I thought as much.
$1 billion.
And people are buying.
Yo, I'm about to pass out.
People are
Oh,
buying
I would
them.
love to see
can't.
scalpers get robbed.
I can't.
I would love to see them get
Yep,
robbed.
exactly. That's that
'Cause-
bullshit. Y'all fucking it up.
Oh yeah. Scalpers getting robbed. That's
Well, the
great,
news
yeah.
today
Love to see
was
that.
everybody was calling out the scalpers like they have 3,000 systems.
Yeah,
More than
some company has more system than like retail
all
stores.
of the retail stores.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
and
have
they're
more
just
inventory than
charging.
retail stores.
Yo, I
that
saw,
shouldn't be allowed.
I
How does it
saw
have to-
I saw a funny ass tweet. dude posted up something that said, "Yo, I'm going to pick up my PS5 from eBay."
And then
That shit
people
was
waiting.
so fun. He said he has his fucking ski mask on. he's like, I'm about to pick it up right now. Hold on.
I'll be right back.
Or what about the PS5 and it's a PS3 duct tape to a PS2? He put duct
No, they
tape
were
on it.
selling. They were
I was
selling.
like, "Yo, man,
They were putting
it's a
like
PS5.
food. They were putting like different things in the boxes. So when people got the PS5 in the mail, it's the wrong thing completely.
Dude,
That's
That's
crazy.
oh my god.
After how hard
Bro.
it is to get this shit,
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
people get
I would
messed
lose
up.
my mind.
But the prices are crazy.
yeah.
Even the stores are like bundles. You gotta spend $900 just
You
to
know,
get
last time I was crazy like this for a system,
never.
Dreamcast?
no Genesis. I was bonkers for the Genesis.
Oh, for real?
When our brother Chris brought home that shit, I said, "Oh!" I didn't even. We had fucking Super Hang On and Last Battle, which were Last Battle's fucking crap. But I thought that was the greatest thing in the world because and Altered Beast, obviously, it's like, holy shit.
Well,
This
at the
is,
time, yeah.
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 And I don't know.
Come on, the Wii.
No, I wasn't excited for that. I was actually excited for the Switch, but not on the level of the Genesis. Genesis, I was very excited for, and the Saturn, Sega
yeah,
systems,
Saturn,
I was
yeah.
very excited for. But nowadays, like, it's cool.
We can get in the
Mad excited
combo.
for
I want to get in the
Dreamcast.
combo of why people would want it and not later after the news. I want to get the news over so
Yeah.
we can talk about all that stuff.
Right.
So we can move on to the next news. Otherwise, this is gonna be like a 40-minute news.
Yo, that's a topic. That's a topic. Write that down.
Yeah,
That's a topic. Write that down.
Well, that's going on tonight.
Pretty
Gotta
much.
show
Yeah.
us what you think.
We ain't going nowhere tonight. So we gonna be here all night, baby.
So another Super Mario NES title becomes the world's most expensive video game.
Wow.
It topped
Mario.
it.
It's always Mario.
It
man.
topped it, man.
Yeah, Mario. People go bonkers for Mario.
Why?
Mario 3 was the shit, though.
So Super Mario Brothers 3
Dope
is a
game.
new game to take the reins from Super Mario 1,
It should.
which was
It
kind
should, yeah.
It should. About to say it should. Super Mario 3 is
way
arguably
better
one of the
game.
best.
That's
This is the
probably
thing,
his
though. I
perfect
never
game.
understood. I never understood why Super Mario was the number one top. Like why someone would pay that much.
Nostalgia.
it was
Here's
the
why.
game.
Nostalgia.
It was
Here's why.
the game that
If you
started
look,
it all.
if you look at the graphic right there, it's
Well, no, not that one. I'm talking about the original. I'm talking about the original.
I'm saying the reason why people buy it, the reason why that goes up in value is like if you never open up the game,
Yeah.
if it's still wrapped in plastic, if it's never been opened,
Well,
that brings up the value, and then
first-
then you get it graded
yeah.
when you
The
pay.
first Mario one that they had
Yeah.
that sold for that much was like one of maybe 3 that they saw
Yeah.
that was never opened.
Yes.
That had like the old label.
Yes.
That
Uh,
that
And
you
they get the
couldn't take
serial
off.
number from the freaking the what's the code or whatever. That
Yeah,
the
but it was
barcode.
like one of the earliest ones ever made that was
Yes.
never opened. That's
yes.
why it was like $100,000 something.
So then the money.
Isn't that your favorite
It
Mario?
was 114,000.
Is that your favorite Mario?
Wait,
Yeah.
what? 100 and what?
No, man.
No, I thought the part 3 was your favorite.
No,
No.
I'm talking about one.
I'm
Mario
talking about 3. I'm talking about 3.
Mario 1 went for 114,000.
114,000 for Mario 1.
Wow.
But-
Some people are just too rich.
But guess this.
But-
guess
That's a
this though.
super.
No, it
That's
got
a
beat.
really
It got beat
expensive
though.
car.
But Super
For
Mario
real.
3, and you think everyone had Super Mario 1. That's the thing. That's why everyone got
Right.
it with the system. They never had the real
How do you
retail
not
version.
have it?
That's an
Well,
apartment.
no. They never had the retail version.
Wow.
You had to buy it. So you had to have the first Nintendo that came with like Gyromite. You know, they got a new game and never opened that thing.
Gyro.
So that's why it was rare.
Remember Gyromite? Yeah.
Dude, imagine that was probably like
Gyro, why you say that like
Gyromite, like Dynamite. Yo, there should be a Smash Brothers
Dude,
stage
are
Gyromite,
you
right? Hell
It
yeah.
should, yes.
Yep. Hell yeah, man.
Oh, that should be.
With the fucking.
But
yeah.
this one is a misprint. The Super Mario 3 on here is a misprint. It has the brothers on the wrong side and it's over Mario's hand. That's why it's a rare one.
Yes.
It's like a comic book.
No,
like a
it is.
misprint. It's like
Yep.
a misprint.
Yep. Then no, those count.
Yeah.
That actually like
And it's never opened. So this is like a it
makes it
there was
even
one
more.
there was one other one that sold. And this one sold for 156,000.
Shit.
In a
Yeah.
it was in a
broke the
Buy an
record.
apartment with that.
Broke the record.
You could buy a person.
this was in an auction and it started yeah, you can. It started you can buy a baby.
Man.
Wow.
You can buy a baby for that.
Damn.
Yo, edit that out. Edit that out. Edit that
The
out.
black
Yo,
market.
On the black
Edit,
market.
edit that
Yo,
out.
On the
Screw
dark web.
adoption. Screw
Edit
adoption.
that
Just buy it.
out. Edit it out.
You don't need to go through the adoption
Edit that
process.
shit out.
Just buy it.
Oh my
buy-
God.
150
You got
Not
that.
real. It's not real. It's not
got it.
real.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
What you want that baby for?
It's not real.
Yo, this.
So originally it started in the auction at $62,000. It's $62,500. So they knew it was gonna garner a bunch of money. They started up way high. But
Derail.
getting back on track. So yes,
Sorry, yes.
Complete the Rio.
So before they did have this title with that misprint, and it sold for 42,000, which is
It's still crazy.
It's
not.
insane.
It's still insane. It's,
Yeah, right.
it's madness.
no. Actually, no. It was for 38,400
For
for the same one that sold for 100.
Oh shit, for real?
For the same exact thing,
crazy.
It's the same exact shit.
and the rating was pretty much like the thing. Yeah, so it's ridiculous.
It's fucked up because
How much things are worth now.
Things are only worth what people are willing to pay
That's
for.
insane.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So
So somebody's sitting at home like, yo, I got all this money and I can't leave my house. So like, let me just buy this
Let
Mario
me borrow
3.
Super Mario
I'm like,
3.
yo, if I never opened up my Mario 3 from Christmas back
Yeah.
in the day,
Yo.
I could at least get something. That's like 8 years of my job. Right
you know how
there.
much willpower that fucking takes, man?
Dude,
Yeah, it's Mario 3 too.
You know how popular that was?
it's Mario 3
if
too.
we had Panzer Saga and fucking Shining Force 3 wrapped up still, I'd be like,
Those are gone.
Never touched. Never
That's
opened.
crazy.
Listen, we
Still
need
in
to
the
get
wrap
those
and the
graded.
shrink wrap.
We need to get them graded
yo,
and
does
put them on
anyone
the
have
wall.
does anyone have a plastic wrap machine that they used to have at RKO? Yo, we get that up real. We still have those games. Like, yo, how much is people willing to pay for those?
Unopened, man.
Yo, I used to keep all my stuff.
You know what? Here's the crazy thing.
But nobody kept NES boxes.
Here's the
No,
thing.
nobody
Nope,
does.
nobody.
You can pay, right? You can go. You can bring your system or whatever it is you want to sell, game, a console, whatever. Bring it to there's a company that actually grades the thing. There's a few companies that
Yeah.
do it.
Same
But
with
there's a discrepancy with that because it's like, yo, they're building. The discrepancy is on one hand they're creating like a false,
They're making it worth something.
inflation or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's false though.
Yeah. It's like maybe this should be worth more if we put it in this plastic.
Exactly. So as soon as you put
Such
it in there,
bullshit.
now it's
Such
worth more.
bullshit.
But to get that even graded, it costs money.
Yeah.
It costs like $500 or whatever the heck it is, whatever the fee is. That
Well,
it
it's gonna
costs.
be worth way more than whatever you
Obviously,
pay for it.
well, obviously because
You
they're
would
gonna
hope.
make it worth more. They're gonna
Unless you
set
got
the
a big
price.
magic marker sign on the back of that thing. Don't send it in. Don't send it in. You remember
Oh,
all the
dude.
cartridges that got
Dude,
defaced?
I bought a.
All the cartridges. Those
I-
like initial.
I'm trying to work on a Tetris collection, right? And I
initially
stopped
got one.
because the prices are ridiculous. Man.
Yeah.
The prices are
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh, they're-
I had
You
to
got box.
stop.
You got box version.
I
The
have
Genesis
box
one's like
versions,
mad
yeah.
expensive, I think.
All
right?
the I'm trying to get everything complete in box.
That 3DO one.
box?
That
Complete
3DO
in
one.
box
You
with
ain't
the,
getting.
with the instruction manual and the freaking game and the box itself.
Is that one?
Lot of
Is there-
mercy.
Is there a 3DO one?
That's serious.
There is a
collection
3DO
right
one.
there.
It's $40. It's
Not
too
bad.
much money. It's
That's
too
not
much.
bad. Listen, I got you.
It's too much.
Christmas is
It's
coming.
too much money, man.
Yo, 40's better than fucking 15,000.
You know what the
Yeah.
most expensive one is? Actually, the most expensive one,
The one for
Tetris
the
game.
the VR one.
Yes, it's for
The Nintendo shit.
the shit, the fucking the red,
The NES.
the
Virtual Boy.
Virtual Boy.
Yeah.
That's the most
Damn.
expensive one.
It'll hurt your eyes.
In box, complete in box is like $300 and something.
'Cause you got to murder somebody for that.
If you just have the game itself, is like 100 something. I was like 100.
you wonder why the
but
game
I'm
is
like-
red.
I'm like, yo,
Blood.
and I don't even have the system. And I'm like, no, but the Saturn Tetris, Tetris Plus, I believe it is. Tetris Plus for the Saturn is on eBay. There's only one copy. Only one
And it's never selling.
bastard has it. And I have it in my thing or whatever saved. I'm like,
Whenever they
I
drop
gotta
the
wait.
price.
I gotta wait for this guy to drop the price. I can't.
What's the price?
It's $70, man.
70.
That's too much, man. That's too
That's
much.
a lot. It's a lot.
I'm
man.
not gonna pay
A
that.
nice solid 50. I'll
Yeah.
rock with a nice
No,
solid
listen,
50.
I would pay. You know what? I would pay that.
Nice solid 50.
I would pay that.
Listen, y'all should
Not
set-
70, man. God damn it, man.
Y'all should put your
That's
Saturn
the
collection.
PS5 price.
Y'all should get your Saturn collection rated and graded and put it on the wall.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
Well, it's in the
But
attic.
it's gonna cost us bad money.
it's either in the attic or in a box behind this wall.
But
to
it's
be
gonna
honest.
cost so much
Or
money.
in
charge
the
you
garage. It might be in the
$10.
garage too.
$10. I'll get comic book the plastic.
Word, just put that shit over it. Push it over it.
Fake grading, whatever.
Yeah, we got Dragon Force, Legend of Oasis, Burning Rangers, Guardian Heroes, Shining Force 3, Panzer Dragoon Saga. All those
You got Christmas nights too, don't you?
kept us.
I
Kept
think
us.
you do.
Kept us Christmas
I
nights.
think you do.
I got
I do
Nights,
somewhere.
Magic
Yeah,
Knight
I do
right
have
here.
Christmas nights.
We got Magic Knight.
You got
right?
Magic Knight right
We
here.
got Magic
you
Knight.
do. You do.
But I got the best. I got Soul Reaver though. It's not worth shit, but it's worth. Actually, it was like $35. But
People love that shit.
We gotta dig into that Saturn collection.
Yeah, man.
We should have an auction. Let me stop.
Who wants one? What I got?
Yo, what y'all want?
100,000 going out
Yo,
there.
I'm selling Dragon Force for 10 grand. Who want it?
I'll sell you all of
you
our
want?
Saturn games for 100,000.
100,000.
100,000.
You know, let's knock it down to 80.
Actually, we'll probably be losing money.
Yeah. Well, you gotta ask.
probably losing money.
Yo,
You get 100 games, 100,000.
Yo,
We gotta ask.
Shining Force 3 is the GOAT.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That is my favorite game all time. Never will change my mind about it. That's the best game.
Yep.
If it's remade, I will do a backflip off this table. You'll see it here first on the podcast. I will get on this podcast. I'll do a backflip. I'll probably
On his neck.
I'll fuck my shit up, but it's worth it. Make sure
I
there's
like,
a match.
You have to do it to get it made, though. You can't do it because
Final Fantasy Tactics, man. That's my game, man.
That's great.
And I don't
But
think
Shining
that'll.
Force
I don't
3.
think that'll ever get remade at all.
Vandal
I don't
Hearts
think
is
that's
mine.
that's
Yo,
not,
the most
that's not in the plans at all. They're like all the Final Fantasy games. That shit is in like the shadows every single
They don't
time.
care about it.
They
Yo,
don't give a fuck about that game.
the most expensive Magic Knight Rayearth for Sega Saturn, new factory sealed VGA graded 85 plus,
400?
$3,000.
$3,000.
Yeah, makes
Jeez,
sense.
man.
$3 million.
Makes me wish I bought a Saturn.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I would have some of them weird games.
Makes sense.
I definitely have some.
How
of them
much for
weird
3 Dirty Dwarfs?
How much
Oh, I
for
forgot about that game. Was fire. I forgot how dope that game was.
Yep.
Three
How
Dirty
about Herc's
Dwarfs.
Adventures?
Yeah, that was.
Herc's was fire
Yeah,
too.
that was good too.
20, good 20.
I'll be back.
Herc's was good.
50.
That was a long game,
$13.
Herc's Adventures.
Yeah.
That was a
That
was a
long
hard-
game.
that was a
that
hard
was
game.
one of the toughest games.
Yeah,
wasn't
it was a
fun.
tough game.
That was fucking.
It looked cool, but it
frustrating.
was not fun. For me, at least.
frustrating.
A brand new Japan version of Three Dirty Dwarfs is $1,200.
Woo!
But
Jesus.
Oh, we
Three
just
Dirty
derailed the
Dwarfs.
news, though. Let's move on to the next part so we can get out of the news.
That's good. Yeah, we're done with this.
Get out of news. Wait for
Mario, these people are too rich. Seriously, paying for Mario Bros. games
Yeah,
like
that's
that's
crazy,
insane.
bro.
All right, we're just going to move over to this camera right now. So what we going to talk about, y'all? Make
Games
time.
we're thankful for playing.
Games we're thankful for.
Wait, should I do the graphic? Should do
Oh, I
the-
like that. That was
Wow.
good.
I don't even know if
That
I
was
Get
good.
that
I
turkey
like-
up.
Look at that.
Yeah, look at that. You should have put a head on. Shout out to Jammer. Shout out to Jammer.
Yeah, well, I could have put him on blast like that, man. I could have put him on blast like that, man.
No, we need it back on the show.
Yeah, we gotta get
Definitely,
him.
definitely.
He's overdue.
I can't believe he's only been on once.
One
right?
time, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wow, we watched that.
Actually, it was December last year.
Really? We
That
gotta, yeah,
was
we gotta
it.
get
That
him
was
back.
when we had him on.
Yeah, we
During
need to get him
Christmas
again.
time.
Yes, it was around the same time last year. It was
We need to get
a
him
year
We're
again.
getting
ago.
back for Christmas. We're getting back for Christmas.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
We shall see. We shall see.
Funny thing is, the only Resident Evil game he's ever beat was Resident Evil 3, the one I'm playing right now, remake.
Wow, really?
He's never beat any Resident Evil because he's always scared of that, fucking terrified of the fucking horror games.
He needs more action in his RE games.
I beat 5, 6, and Code Veronica. I'm good.
5, 6, and Code Veronica. So you
Yeah,
never
you guys
mess
are
with
like,
1, 2.
Wow.
You guys must be related or
I
something.
played him. I just never beat him.
So
So
chat,
I didn't have a PlayStation.
so chat, and people watching later in the comments, leave what games you're thankful for playing this year.
It's this
In
year.
the chat.
Oh, this
And
year. I
the
thought we were
comments.
talking about all
Or
time.
in general, this year.
No, in general,
Yeah,
man.
just in general.
the chat.
No, anybody,
Okay.
yeah.
No, in general,
we'll
man.
check
What
it.
what are
General.
the games you're thankful that you had a chance to play, or
You guys do what you want. I'll stick to this year. I play a lot of games.
Everybody has their own thing, man. It means something different for everybody. Whatever it means to you, whatever you're thankful for playing.
Right.
Who wants to start off? Maybe I'll start off if no one else will.
Go ahead,
Oh, you're
man.
talking?
Yo, guess what? Guess what? Yo, I'm gonna hype this up. No, I'm just kidding.
Huh?
I know a lot of y'all could agree. I'm beyond thankful for playing
Beyond.
No,
Beyond the beyond. No, hell no.
Beyond Oasis.
That game was dead.
Streets of Rage 4.
Oh, yeah.
I am
Hell
so thankful that even came out.
Thank you for that revival.
yeah. I can agree.
Yeah, that
I can agree with that.
That
I
to
don't
me
mind
was
this.
not. It wasn't even like one of those games where it's like, oh, they just did a sequel. It just so much work that went into it as far as like the art, the music, the combat, the sound effects, the 4-player co-op
Right.
that went into it. It was not just a sequel. It was a love letter to everyone who's been a fan of Streets of Rage and beat 'em ups for
And
years.
they brought back Adam.
Yeah, they brought back Adam, brought his daughter, and they have DLC coming out that they didn't say what's going to be on there. But it to me, that game is it's one of those games that, like, before you even play the podcast, I just threw it on. I could throw it on any fucking day and have a ball with it and do the same thing that I just
yeah.
did. It's just so fun. And I remember playing part 2 or playing part 3. It's 2-player co-op. Like, this is dope. Awesome game, great soundtrack. And me and Turbo always joke around. yo, wouldn't it be crazy if they did like a 4-player? But they'd never do that. And they actually did.
And they did.
I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
Never even thought of it being 4 players.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like, I'll say, like, so many games I'll always have like these pipe dreams. Like I'll say, oh, this should be co-op, that should be 4-player, that should be this.
Right.
But you don't expect it to happen.
No, I don't. Like when that was announced in the trailer with the dopest music track that they put in the trailer.
And that was the second trailer.
Yeah.
First one didn't even show 4 players.
No, they did not. And they said, and now it's 4 players. My head almost fucking.
I remember when we
exploded.
saw
I
it,
said,
we're just like, yo.
this is too much.
That
I
game
hope
is
I don't
4
die
players?
tomorrow.
Yes.
No, that was one of the biggest
man.
surprises of the year, I think. Right? Was
Yeah,
Free
dude.
Streets
I
Rage
thought
4 players.
I'm like, man, I'm probably gonna die tomorrow because I'm probably not gonna get a chance to play this shit. Because that's when something like that happens. It's like, no, there's no way this is possible.
The second biggest surprise was Battletoads, because when that actually leading up to when it actually was released, you didn't hear anything about
You're
it.
skeptical.
I was skeptical. Everybody was skeptical, but I was like, I gotta wait and see if it's good. And I was like, well, you know what? They're doing the Microsoft.
The showcase.
What was
Yeah,
the
they had a
exhibit? Whatever.
The little
They had a
showcase.
The showcase that they had,
and it wasn't there.
and it wasn't even mentioned. And I was like, I would have bet money that it was gonna be mentioned there, because I'm like, because I know everybody had their concerns, but I withheld my concerns because I'm like, you know what? I'm sure they're working on it. I'm sure, And then when I didn't see it on there, I was like, I got worried. I
To be
legit
honest,
was worried.
When there was so much silence, it was deafening. I'm like,
I was worried, man.
I
I
am
was like,
fucking terrified.
like, oh, dude, they must have fucked up bad. I'm thinking like the worst
Oh,
of
it's
the
because
worst. I
Xbox,
was-
it's because Xbox didn't have much to talk about anyway. So he's
Right.
like, oh, this is the one title they're getting as exclusive.
Well,
you guys got to hype this shit up.
Yeah.
And we were like, there's nothing.
we interviewed the
And then they had that trailer.
right.
Yeah.
The
Right.
new
And that
trailer.
dropped, and
I
that
said,
dropped, that dropped out of nowhere. It was like,
that trailer's fire. I was like, yo.
Didn't it come out
now,
like 2 days
Everybody
after?
had concerns, but
Think
now
so.
they're talking murder.
they're talking murder.
but the thing that got me,
What a
the
game.
thing that got me was that I could never beat the fucking bike stage. I never did.
You talking about the original or
original,
this
Yes,
one?
yes, the
No, the
original.
original.
Oh, the original. Yeah,
I
think
could
I beat
never-
it once.
Original Battle Maniacs.
I could never. And the way the genius behind it is that they figured out a way to not only like it's tough. It's tough. It's a tough game, but you can fucking get through it.
You can do it.
They made
And
it
even
fun.
if it's exactly. Even if you fuck up on it, it's like it's still fun. It's fun to play.
And I think the similarity between Streets of Rage 4 and Battletoads, both coming back after all these years,
Right.
is it gives you optimism
Yes.
for the future.
Yes.
Oh, Battletoads has been rebooted, so now
A
we
new
can get
hope.
we can get a sequel for that. Oh, we can get a Streets of Rage 5 now. That's not out of the question because
Oh,
they
no.
actually
It's successful.
they actually succeeded
Yes.
at bringing it back and bringing back the old fans and new fans.
Oh, maybe we'll get another Double Dragon.
Yo, listen.
What's
listen.
that?
It just opens up a whole.
Listen, you about to make me change
Realm
this
of-
topic.
It does.
Beat 'em ups, we wish we.
Yo, when we get Top Hat on, we'll talk
Oh,
plenty
yeah,
about
no, definitely.
Shout out to Top
Definitely.
Hat Gaming.
Yes.
But yeah, when we get home, we'll talk about that. But the fact that they restarted Battletoads, they restarted the whole shit, and it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
They did such a kick ass.
It's not even
Yep.
good. It's phenomenal.
No, dude.
the
Every
job they did.
aspect of it, from the cutscenes to the fucking
That-
like
the-
everything.
Oh,
Dialogue,
voice acting.
the
Voice
dialogue,
acting's out of control.
The humor.
the writing,
The
the
humor's
dialogue.
out of control.
It's like it's something that you would see on like
Netflix.
like Netflix or like a
Yeah.
Cartoon Network or like
And it would be
a-
great.
Adult Swim
It
or
would be
something.
great. If it
It's
was
like-
just the cutscenes, it would be great.
Yeah, exactly.
It
if it was
really was
if
video
it was just that, the animation alone, it's just like this is funny. Man.
and when we spoke to the CEO of Delilah, AJ,
yeah.
and he was telling us like the idea is that
That
they-
made
they had
that they
this-
had. Yeah.
that they had to scrap, which I think they're gonna use for the sequel. It's I was
Allegedly
like
used for
they're
the
all brilliant. Everything
Allegedly.
everything he told us, I'm like, oh my god, that's.
They were dope ideas.
this-
Nothing was like trash.
I'm like, your team is just from the artists. Shout out to Lucy, the everybody, just all-star cast.
Yeah.
And when he was talking about the enemies at the end, they just threw them in the booth,
Yeah.
improv.
Yeah.
And you could hear it. You could hear it in the
Yes.
script. I'm like,
Yeah, man.
oh, y'all got the most fire squad of people to do a project I've seen.
Well, he got the guy. He said he had one of the top writers for Adult Swim, and like he's working.
Oh, it
he's working
shows.
at Cartoon
Man,
Network
it
and
fucking
and I'm like,
shows.
yes,
that's why they can go and rip off each other.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
definitely
It just-
shows, man. I'm
It's
like,
easy, and I love that. And if that's the direction of Battletoads from here on out, that's
Yeah.
exciting, man. It really is.
A game I am so thankful for playing this year.
Mm.
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Damn it, I didn't. Play
Agreed.
It was so like beyond great. Like a game that takes that long to make. And you've heard like, okay, it's being made. And it was a rumor, and it was like
10
they're
years
actually
ago.
doing it. Yeah, they're doing this thing. and then they did,
that shit took time.
and then they did like fake outs, and it's like, this is the new Final Fantasy, the remastered version. Like, no, that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Then they show you like the main trailer, and everyone just went crazy. And then you're like, what happened? What happened? Where is it? Is this really gonna happen? And like the way that it came out, the way it turned out, I've never felt that in a game ever, in any remake, even Resident Evil 2. As good as Resident Evil 2 was,
But you weren't
It's
good
on
at
that
Resident
level.
Evil 2. No.
it's on that level of remake.
So I will say this though. Even though I haven't played the game, but I've listened to the soundtrack. I downloaded the soundtrack. I heard all of it.
There was
I
so much
freaking love it.
profession. It's so
It's
good.
really good. man.
Everything I've seen on it has been complete fire.
I'm like,
Even when they
oh,
did the
makes it fire.
changes, like when somebody takes something classic,
Right.
and you hear like, oh, they changed this.
Right.
Like cynicism comes out, and they're like, don't do that to my game.
Right.
Whatever you do to this, don't change what I love about the game. And if you take what they did for Final Fantasy VII Remake and understand what they did to make it more playable and more fun,
Yeah.
they didn't fuck up.
And I
Like,
find that
no, they
that's
didn't.
so hard to do.
Yes.
And it's so hard to do with something like that.
Yeah.
Streets of Rage and Battle, they're all very,
Yeah.
it's so fragile.
That's
when
why
you
it took them
redo
so
shit,
long.
yeah, when you redo shit, it's so fragile
Well,
that you'll have the purists like, you fucked up our game.
Yeah.
You fucked up our game. But when you
But
have
they
them
still
like,
have it in there.
yeah, when you have it like, oh, it's new, but oh, you have the shit I like. You know, like it's like, oh my god, this is amazing.
And then
Like,
on top of
it's a
that, they
great
add
feeling.
on top of that, they add extra
a
stuff that
tightrope.
you never even thought of.
Yeah.
Like you're like,
Well,
wow,
they took this
a
is
new
what
mechanic.
they did. They took a 7. How long was the part that you recently played the original?
I recently
How long
played it.
was the first part?
I forgot all.
Like maybe 10 hours.
Maybe
tops.
10 hours, 12 hours. Yeah, 12
And they
hours
took
in.
that part and
into a whole game.
stretched it completely into an entire world.
Yep.
10
I gotta see how
hours
they
of a
did that.
game, and they did it for what 30, 35 hours or so,
Something like that, yeah.
around there.
That's
And-
brilliant. It's brilliant.
and phenomenal.
brilliant.
It made me question whether they can get the rest of the game out
Well,
like they did this.
that
And
remains-
we don't know.
That remains to be seen.
But the fact
They
that
don't
they
even
took
know. They're like,
the fact that they took that little part made a planet out of it.
Yeah.
Like this is bigger than any role player.
Bro.
Like, most of the ones that I played, it's ridiculous.
I only played the demo, and
The
just
demo
from
was
the
freaking
I know it's a pin drop. It's nothing. It's like nothing, right?
Demo.
But it's awesome.
Fire.
But
It's
just playing the demo, I'm like, holy shit! And I played the original. I'm like, god damn it!
seeing the cinemas, seeing the
this is
characters,
crazy.
hearing the music.
It's
That's
awesome.
just from the
So
demo.
much in that was just like, I can't believe I'm playing something like this.
But it's
and it's not
different.
even on PS5. I'm like, this is on PS4.
Yeah.
And I'm not even playing it on the new
Yeah.
systems. I'm like, this is so good.
Yeah.
And then once they bring out that, once they remake it for the new system, they're gonna do it anyway.
It'll look
Like,
exactly,
exactly the
the
same.
same. Exactly the same.
No,
It'll just load faster. That's all.
It just loads faster.
gonna load
That's all
faster,
I'll
that's
see.
it.
if it did, that'll be fine because it's so good. Obviously, it won't look exactly the same, but I will buy it again.
It depends on the TV you own. But, but yeah,
Oh, it look the same on YouTube. I'll tell you that. It look
exactly.
the same on YouTube.
All right, who's
It'll look
next?
different on my 1080p TV.
Oh yeah. Damn it.
I'm fine with that, man.
I'll go next. Fist of North Star Lost Paradise.
Oh.
I gotta go with that. And the thing I liked about that, because I never imagined a open world type Fist of North Star. I never would have asked for it, and it just featured Ken and other Fist of North Star games before that. You had multiple players and stuff like that. So I was like, I wasn't even excited about it. But once I played it, I was like, this is pretty cool. And even when you start being a bartender as like one of the side jobs, I always
With his big ass hands over them little ass drinks.
I drink every time I do the bartender side thing because it's like, the music is awesome. You get to talk to the people in town who come in, tell you their problems, and you make them a drink, and you gotta make a drink just it's like a little mini game where you make them the drink that they want, and then you hear what they have to say. I'm like, I just do that for a while.
But the world they made it in is crazy.
It's really crazy.
It's its own story, right? It's not a story that hasn't been done in Fist of North Star.
No, it's a story that hasn't been done.
Their own thing.
Yeah, it hasn't been done, and it makes sense. It's like the
Even
way
the bar?
they bring it in.
Even the bar, exactly.
The bar is crazy. In the nightclub, I swear it's a brothel. I've never seen that type of a mini game. It's like you have to manage the girls and keep them happy. And you get certain customers in there, and you match certain girls with the customers.
I gotta play that game. Actually.
And like sometimes, if you don't treat the customers right, you send them the wrong girl, they get pissed off and they cause a riot in the club, and you gotta go over there and you choose which technique. Do you want to incapacitate them? Do you want to try to bribe them? It's like
always incapacitated.
it is so deep. That game, I was like, this is what it's like to be a pimp. I'm like, this is like,
Wow.
there's a lot that goes into being
Wow.
a pimp.
How many hours is that?
What the game? It's the story mode is probably like maybe 12 hours, 15 hours.
That's it? Oh, I can fucking.
But there's a lot of side missions in it too. Maybe we'll stretch it out to like 20.
The
but
combat though, how's it combat and related to Ken's Rage and all that?
it's similar to. It's a little similar to the Dragon, to the Dynasty Warriors Fist of North Star games. You know, but it's tighter.
Does he say you're already dead?
Yeah, he says.
Oh
That.
hell yeah, he has all that.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Man. Wow.
Hell yeah! It's like
Wow.
all that's in it. But no, when he'll make a drink, he'll like shake something up like, and he just like presents it, and he's like, Southern Star Spritzer or something like that. You know, he'll
Illest
call-
bartender ever.
it's silly. It's silly, but
I
like,
love it though.
I appreciate that game, and those mini games in that game was crazy.
Happy Console Gamer is a huge fan of that game.
Yeah.
So when we finally have him on, we will have him on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We will definitely talk in depth about that game.
Lost Paradise. That's awesome. Game.
Oh,
Awesome
dude.
game.
All right,
Sure.
I'll go. A game from this year, Spider-Man Miles Morales, hands down.
Okay.
Hands down.
Thankful for playing.
Was Spider-Man this year? No, right? It was 2 years ago.
I think that was
2018.
2018.
20, yeah, that was,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Time flies.
Really?
But I
Yeah.
played it for the first time.
It was
this year.
October 2018.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
I remember the unboxing
Fuck
you did.
them all.
What a time.
Yeah, and when we can go outside.
When we could go outside, yeah, that was fun.
But yeah,
I was still inside.
James been
Bro.
quarantined before quarantine.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
but that game is it's great. Diversity and representation is still super important, and that game does it. The voice acting is on point, the music is on point.
That music's fire when I fucking
Control
heard that shit.
and the action on point, and the story. It's concise. There's not a lot to do, not a lot of side stuff to do. So it's like you can get straight to the point. And
I like that though. I don't like too much of. Oh, what happened?
Emerald
What's
is hilarious.
Emerald
The babyface Peter Parker.
Not
Yeah, he
thankful for Babyface.
For people that are listening,
He
then.
does look like a child, but it doesn't even affect the gameplay because I don't care.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that was right. That there was complaints about online
Yeah.
or whatever for anybody out there who didn't
course.
know.
But yeah, that game, Miles is a dope protagonist, and I hope to see more of him. Like at the end of the Spider-Man PS4, I was like, yo, they need to make a game with this kid.
And boom.
Yep, and it happened 2 years later.
They got
Yep.
it.
Yeah,
Was that part of your prediction for the year?
I don't think it was. Probably not.
Oh, you fucked up. Let me start. Let me start.
Oh, you fucked up.
You know you're the
No, you know
You know-
what?
you know you
No,
don't
you know,
joke,
you
man.
know
I'm
what it was?
joking, I'm joking.
No, I think I predicted a Spider-Man sequel, but it was
You
way
did.
too soon.
You did.
Yeah.
And you also
you could
predicted
get like half a point.
You predicted the.
We should do
Gears
half a point.
5.
I believe in that.
You got half a point.
You predicted Gears 5.
Last June, I predicted Gears 5. That's crazy.
Yes.
Last June, I predicted that New Day were going to
You
be
work
DLC
for
skins.
Microsoft. You work for Microsoft. So
I told you they were gonna.
You know Phil Spencer, man. You know Phil Spencer.
You have
yeah.
stock.
wish I
You have
did.
stock in
You have stock in
Microsoft.
Eli. I
and
wanna
you're
hear
like,
Watch
Yeah,
hey,
that
what the fuck?
Xbox freaking direct shit.
I don't hear it.
No
I
one watches
wish.
that.
Come on,
I
man.
wish. I knew there were going to be DLC characters when they had them unveil escape mode. Because it was a
They were on the stage, right?
three-player mode.
They're
There
on
was
the
three
stage.
of them.
Yo, you never know who's watching, man. But Phil Spencer, if you're watching this right now, this guy right here,
Super fan.
Hire
he's
him.
he has
Hire
to
him.
be part of your like your hype man or some shit.
Yep.
Or your
word.
hype.
See you
Your
on
marketing
the podcast.
team.
2021. See
You
you on
gotta
the
have
podcast.
this guy on there because this guy is a diehard fan.
Nah, he's gonna be on our show.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
Should we answer the question?
Yeah, let's answer. I was just looking at it. Yeah, we should answer that before we go to me.
What's
Wait,
that?
what?
What happened?
What co-op game playthrough are we thankful for?
Most thankful.
Oh
Avengers.
shit, that's a tough one.
Damn. I think it's going to be a different
like,
answer for everybody.
Don't get me
Maybe,
wrong,
maybe.
I
Because we have a lot.
love Streets of Rage and I love Battletoads, but this Avengers game though.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
Avengers is
For the
dope.
amount of shit we have
Fire.
to do to get that going 4 players,
Yeah.
the way we do it,
I'm thankful it works.
yes, I'm thankful we can get those playthroughs out. Yes.
I'm thankful for Overcooked. That's actually one of the
Good choice.
That's
Good
one of
choice.
the that set the trend for that type of party style. Like have to work together.
Yeah.
Co-op
That
game
actually
moving.
changed the way we
It-
play
Exact-
co-op games.
exactly.
We usually didn't communicate
No.
through other co-op games until we played Overcooked.
Yeah, you had to.
We actually we communicate through Marvel. We
Yep.
communicate through Streets of
Yep.
Rage
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Like that
Yeah.
changed the game.
No, it really did.
That
it
changed
it upgraded it. So it's like now we
It
have
made
to
its
like
own
hey,
genre.
Yeah, it
yeah,
really
no, it
did.
did. It made its
really
own
did.
genre. I don't even know what the heck it's called.
Moving
but
out.
Simulation. It's called a party game simulation co-op.
Moving out is
That's what
fire.
they call it.
Yeah, they always say simulation. Simulation.
Moving out is fire.
It's like,
Party game simulation.
Yeah, party game co-op
You
simulation.
know what I'm
Wow,
thankful for? I know a lot of y'all are going to disagree, but I'm thankful for it because of how tough it was Unruly Heroes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm thankful for it because it's like,
Dude,
we were breaking down, dude. We were live breaking down during the playthrough, and
I'm
I'm
thankful
like,
we beat it.
yeah, no,
Guess
and
what?
I'm like, nah, let's stick that shit out, man. We can
Guess-
fucking do this,
guess what?
and we actually did it.
To
Cut
add,
this
to
man's
add-
mic
I didn't waver. I didn't waver at
to
all.
add to that, I disagree with you. But to add to that,
Yo, cut that man's mic
no,
off.
I disagree with you. But to add to that, just to give you some perspective, all right, I'm editing that video. I'm editing that video.
This guy Reggie though.
6 hours.
Oh, he trolling again?
All
Bro.
day. All day.
Unruly Heroes, 6 hours of footage.
You had to cut that down.
3
to 10
hours
minutes.
of the last boss. 3 hours of it was the last boss.
I know.
No,
And
we were
I'm-
there.
And I'm editing it, and I'm trying to cut to I'm trying to actually count.
You know what it is?
I stopped after 15, but I look.
no.
I'm like, how
I
much?
know we tried
how
it
much
at
more of
least
the
30
video do we
times.
have? I'm
Listen,
like, I have 2 hours left.
Listen, this is where I'm getting at. There's always a game that somebody plays, and you're like, beyond angry playing this shit, wanting to turn the shit off and quit. And then you're like, you know what? No,
No, you.
I'm at the end. I'm just gonna fucking beat it, and that's it.
There's no
gonna
way
happen.
we weren't gonna.
Yeah.
There's no
It's-
way we weren't gonna.
And
No.
usually, and the thing is, I could count on one hand how many
Actually-
games I've ever experienced that are like that. And the fact that I was playing with 4 of y'all, and I'm like, yo, this game is really getting us, and we actually beat that game.
Damn, it's
I give zero fucks about the ending. Zero fucks. It could have just said game over. I'm like, we beat the boss though.
I basically said that.
Yeah. It was
did
just,
do
and,
that.
and they ran or
But
whatever.
I'll tell you a game
Yeah.
that we did give up on though. Now that Reggie's in the room. So what was the game?
99 beaters.
Yep, 99 meters. I couldn't do it.
I would
There's
never-
another one.
No.
we got
There's
to the
another
boss.
one.
We got to the boss and crumbled. It was
it
like
didn't make
we're
sense.
done.
No, we
It
didn't
didn't make
crumble.
sense.
The
No,
boss
we
got
cheated.
cheated.
No,
Check out.
It didn't make sense. We got to the last part. I'm like, wait. This is what the motherfucker. Oh, he has a move that kills everyone. For what reason?
randomly.
Get this fucking shit out of
just
here.
We
randomly.
didn't even try and get back up to it. We were like, we're done with this.
If it doesn't make sense, I'm done with you.
Well,
It didn't make sense.
99 Vitas was 99 cents.
Wow.
we know what.
Good money. Money
So
well
it was
spent.
worth. It was worth the
Money well
99 cents. It
But
was
that
worth
boss, though.
99 cents.
Yeah.
I want to see
That last
listen,
boss.
I'm gonna go on Radical Reggie's channel and see if he beat that boss. I guarantee.
there's-
Reggie,
There's-
I know y'all didn't
Did
beat
you
99
did you
Vitas.
beat that boss?
Did you beat that?
Reggie,
Yeah, that's true.
tell us if you beat 99 Vitas.
I
I know
watched-
y'all
If
didn't
you
beat
say,
that.
if
I
you say
watched
yes,
a-
you're lying.
I
Relax.
watched a little bit of your stream, and I remember you.
They didn't make it. They didn't make it there.
Media Glitch.
Hell no, they didn't get to the end.
Media Glitch were
They played
playing.
it?
They were playing it. Yeah.
They played it.
I
That
watched
game
a little
is
bit of it.
rough. It's a rough
No,
game.
it is a rough
Yeah,
game.
It's
rough
so
game.
unforgiving.
It's rough. Well,
It's
we
like,
made it.
it's like Xenocrisis, man. Like it's like that kind of rough. Like yo,
You know what's even worse than that though? It's a game me and you actually played. Enter the Gungeon.
fuck
Oh,
that game.
yeah.
2 players.
I'm not thankful for that. We're not thankful for that.
I'm not thankful
Oh,
for
okay,
it.
good, 'cause
I'm
I'm
just
not-
saying
yeah,
that,
fuck that
we're talking about games that are fucked up. They're just like why,
Not unthankful. Let's go back to the
we
happy
should be talking
times.
about games we're thankful for.
But yeah,
Go back to the happy
but
times.
yeah, no. Well, you said that, and that was your choice.
It's strike the trigger with you, man. I understand it hurts us a lot.
But
man. It still hurts us.
as far as games that I'm thankful for War Groove, for playing that
I
game.
on my list too. Yeah, that's on my list.
That
Really?
game, yes.
War Groove, yeah.
War Groove
You
is
guys had a time with that.
Yeah.
it is a gem,
Still not done with it.
and not only that, War Groove Double Trouble,
Oh yeah.
the DLC that's free. It's
Yep.
added to that shit.
What is it? It's
awesome.
free.
It's awesome.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
It is the most ambitious game. I know it was a Kickstarter, but that Rumblefish, right? Rumblefish is the
No, Rumblefish.
Chucklefish.
Rumblefish is how we
Chucklefish.
get paid.
Sorry, sorry, right. Chucklefish.
Rumblefish is a fighting game.
Rumblefish.
Which is a terrible name for a fighter. Though.
Chuck, get him another shot.
Chucklefish. Yeah, Chucklefish is the
Chocolate
developers. That
Yeah.
Choco chips.
Chocolate
You
chips.
want some choco chips?
Chocolate chips.
Chocolate chip cookie? What?
Ooh, I would love
Um,
some.
I got one.
They did an amazing job with that game. That blew me. Like I knew it was like a spiritual successor to Advanced Wars, and I'm like, all right, I like Advanced Wars. I
like it better than Advanced Wars.
But
actually.
they-
yeah, it's like
They took Advanced Wars and they took all the elements of it and they freaking added so much more stuff. They're like, hey, what would have happened if you had like instead of one commander, you can have, they're all like each one has their own like ability and shit.
Some
I
cheating.
was like, wow. No, it was freaking amazing. I'm like, wow. And that last, no spoilers, but
Nah, it's a
at
spoiler.
the end,
It is a
when you
spoiler.
freaking play that last battle, you're
last
just gonna be
stage
like,
was great. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, I've never played anything like this, man. And any kind of strategy type of game like that, I've never played anything like that. And then after that, after beating the game, they had freaking co-op to a strategy.
Always at
RPG.
co-op.
I'm like,
That's the solution to everything.
How
Add
the
co-op.
hell? I'm like, wow.
Always co-op.
That's crazy. It's crazy mode.
Mind blown. Yeah.
Well,
But yeah,
my
go ahead.
choice is going to be like kind of controversial.
Oh no.
Here
Oh
we go.
boy.
So
Oh,
I
no.
am truly thankful for The Last of Us 2.
Not controversial. That's,
That's not
a
controversial.
fucking great
No,
choice.
for us it's fine.
That's a great-
Online,
that's
people
a-
are going to be like, how could you say that?
That's a great
Oh, that's
fucking
a awesome
choice.
one.
I don't
I
give a
think-
fuck what anybody says.
I haven't
That's an
played it
amazing
either.
choice.
But
I think that something is wrong with my head because it's such a dark
I don't think there
dark
is.
game. And I enjoyed it so much.
why do you use that as? You always say that as like a negative, man.
Dark game.
Evil.
Yo, Resident Evil.
No.
No, this is a different.
The big thing.
It's
The
a
big
different.
controversy.
I obviously.
There's obviously controversy with this game. And Reggie's memory's talking about it, obviously. Spoiling it for everybody, as usual. But
I didn't play it yet, Reggie. I didn't play it yet.
he doesn't care.
Oh shit! No, take it off.
I went on his track. He was like, listen, I'll tell you all
covering my
about
eyes.
it. Boom. But this game was just so, like, a lot of people don't agree with how the story went. Obviously, whatever. It's your own prerogative. I think that it went along with the first game perfectly. I mean, obviously, things are written a certain way. It's not written for us. It's not written the way you want it to be written. It's written
Right.
the way that people want you to read the story.
Like a movie.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll go to movies and be like, I wish they changed the movie.
That's why I put Last of Us series in a different bracket than a
Yeah.
lot of games that I play because I get a way different experience.
I
from
enjoyed playing it, but I enjoyed it so much watching you play it over. Like I watched you play the entire game. I just like
It's
one
a 10.
part.
It's a 10.
There's like one part I missed. I wanted to see you play the whole thing and see your experience because I already experienced
It's a
it.
10.
And I would want to watch any of you guys play it
I actually
over
like
again.
doing that too.
It's a
It's
10.
so good.
It's a 10.
So good.
And to add to what you're saying
Oh, you said he beat it. So
about Last of Us, it's probably one of the few games that I've ever played that really drags you into their world.
yeah, it does.
And it makes you experience everything the characters are feeling.
But
and when
nothing-
it's over, you're
nothing-
sitting there like this.
Nothing I've seen
Like a
has
lo-
done a story like that.
No,
Nothing
no,
I've seen has done
no,
a story
nothing
like that.
does that.
And to have the balls to do a story like that is
yeah,
like,
yeah.
So it challenged.
you
It
did
challenged
something different.
It challenged the narrative, like the.
oh yeah, no,
it-
nothing is like that.
It takes you
Okay,
and
that's
puts
cool.
you in their world.
But it
cool.
changes your prerogative of what you think of how stories should be.
and you like it and don't like it at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
you
that's
don't.
that's something
I don't
want to
be in this situation. I don't want to be in this person's situation.
But the
I'm
game-
there.
But we didn't dismiss the gameplay.
No, not at all.
Like if you played the first one and think that's a classic, which it is,
Absolutely.
when you play the second one, the gameplay that they added and how you fight and the situations that you're in, they just went like to the next level.
Yeah, it's-
That's cool.
It's nonstop.
No, that's cool.
Wow.
I
It's-
can't wait to play it.
It's
There may be some pacing
same here.
stuff that people might get pissed about, depending on how you want to play
There's
the game.
nitpicking story wise. I could always find something, but I would never take
But
a
I wouldn't
point.
say-
I can't take a point away from the game because of that's my personal preference
There's nothing
of
I
how
said.
things go.
You should have did this.
No, I can't do that.
No, I said I took it for what it was, and it was a classic game.
Okay.
And I had to watch something happy.
Oh no,
I was
definitely.
like, I was mentally just not right. That's probably.
It's not a happy game.
You take 3 games I've ever played. I can't even name all 3 of them, but I know number 1 is definitely Last of Us 2, where I'm just like, I need to really just do something happy. I'm not right now. But to me that's
like
that's a
watching
masterpiece to me.
I just love watching it over.
Yeah.
Like you didn't get to see me or anyone else play it over.
I like that too.
I love watching you
It's-
play it over.
And I probably will play it over because
Yeah.
it's that good.
Yeah.
It's
That's why I'm happy
fucking
I got
good.
the PS5 so I can play all this stuff over.
It's-
I'm gonna play it on the system. Like, what
It's
can they do?
fucking great, but it's traumatizing at the same. We should have a podcast topic that's just Last of Us 2, because I could talk about that forever.
I wish we all played it. So you know, I wish you did.
Wait till we all
One
play.
of these
Well,
days.
there's another
We'll
game.
get to it.
Wait.
There's another game though.
we got
Oh,
another-
there
wait,
you go.
no, no,
No,
no,
Sorry,
yeah,
go ahead.
Yes, Bloodstained, Curses of Moon 2.
Ah.
Oh hell yeah! I'm glad
That's
you
right.
brought that up. Hell
that might
yeah!
be one of your best like co-op games.
Yeah,
between
that
the two of you.
was a lot of fun
Yeah, that
and
was,
frustrating as fuck.
it's the first time we got to experience a Castlevania with co-op. So
That's right.
for Indie Creates to make that happen with Art Play, which is Iga's company.
Iga.
Iga, yeah, that was awesome.
Iga. My Iga.
Iga.
Oh, that's
Wow.
yo. What if we
I
got
said nothing wrong.
demonetized?
All
I said
right.
nothing wrong.
All
What if we
right.
got demonetized for that?
Iga. Wait, what? What the heck?
Well, there was that phone game too that was multiplayer. Castlevania.
We won't
Never
talk about
came
that. We
out.
won't talk about that. That
Come
doesn't
on,
exist.
dude.
That doesn't exist.
Come
Move
on.
Imagine
That was
what
on
it
our
would've
I
been.
won't
news.
imagine. I won't imagine.
That was
Move
on our news once.
Moving on from
You guys
that.
can watch it on the channel.
Moving on from that.
Damn.
Moving on from that.
Let me finish. Yeah, but no, Bloodstained, Curse of Moon 2. It had a really innovative way of making you play the game over 3 times by putting it into episode 1 to 3 and giving you something every time that you did it. So
Like Nier.
yeah, that's
Like Nier
how
Automata.
it does the same thing. Really,
Yep.
same assets, and we played through it. We played through all 3 episodes, and I'd love to see a Castlevania done like
And
that.
think about the communication that we had to have while playing it.
Yeah,
Like we had to continue to talk because the game
Nah, it was like telepathy.
it was very tough. That game was very tough.
it was a tough
I
game.
watched.
yeah.
I watched a little bit of
I'm
you
like
guys.
that pyramid boss. I'm like, you
Oh
motherfucker.
my god, there was some bosses that we're just stuck on. Like,
You
all
had
right.
to play in sync like just.
Yo, that's like 2 in a row, dude. Can you stop?
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
He said,
Yo.
I'm trying.
You gotta go to
It's
a
the
fucking.
It's the alcohol. He just keeps throwing out dad jokes.
You gotta see like a
Wow.
therapist. Or
Yeah. It's like a tick. You can't.
Like,
Yeah,
alright,
I'm
keep
trying.
trying.
In the back of my mind, I was like, I hope Justin was on in sync.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Chuck, what are you thankful for playing, man? What are you thankful for?
My next choice is not from this year at all, but
That's okay.
I'm gonna say Halo, because
The first Halo.
the first one, because
Wow, okay.
Halo.
the first shooter I played before that was probably Doom,
Ooh.
and I hadn't even played a shooter again after that, and then I
Not
picked
Time
up.
Splitters? No.
Really? Doom?
Then Time I feel
Time
like
Splitters might have been
came out
after.
Halo.
Was it after?
What did you
Halo?
I feel
play?
like it came out
What
after
what platform did you play Doom on?
PC
Really?
Really?
at a friend's house.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even own it.
That got
I was
you
gonna
hooked to
say,
first
'cause
person?
No Duke Nukem?
No, Doom didn't get me hooked, but then Halo did.
Halo got you.
Halo did, because I remember.
You're not a
I remember
GoldenEye guy.
Huh?
You're not a GoldenEye guy then.
Oh no, I did play GoldenEye. Okay,
Ah,
all right,
okay.
there we go.
Yeah.
But I remember having so much fun with Halo, even though I was so bad at it when I first started playing.
You still
La-
there?
out,
Damn.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
I knew.
Is that a
I knew. I had a
challenge?
feeling
Dude,
somebody
oh,
was going to
challenge?
say it.
Challenge just throw
you try. You
Gotta cut him
want
off.
the smoke? You try to sit in the smoking section?
Cut the
with me?
mic off. Cut the
Yeah.
mic off.
Stick a grenade all day.
Bring the noise. Anyways, I just have so many great memories from that game, the campaign and the multiplayer, and it's been taking me on a ride ever since. And I can't wait for Halo Infinite. So, and
Halo's classic. Man.
it's a classic. And that
For
last
no reason.
that last stage,
I can't really tell you why, but Halo is classic.
it is. And that last
it's 'cause
stage
it-
for the first game, when you're driving the Warthog
Yeah.
across the back of the ship, and the music is playing.
Dude.
What?
Dude.
Yo! Oh my god! Fire!
Well, it had to be. That had to be why.
One of the best moments I've seen in gaming history
I'm
for
trying
me.
I'm trying to think of what Halo did I play? I played. What
Three.
was the first one that was co-op?
You love 3.
Halo 2.
You love 3 when we played it online.
Did I like 3?
Oh, Halo
Yeah,
1
we
was
played the
I
whole
played it
co-op 4
online?
players.
Was it online?
Me, you, Marlon, and somebody played it online, and we
was
got
me.
stuck on the last board. Yeah, you.
That was me.
But yeah, you definitely played
Halo
online with
3.
multiplayer.
Yeah, okay.
4 players.
Okay.
4-player co-op.
Yep.
Yeah.
And was there a 2 offline?
Yeah.
Halo 2 was
Offline?
Yeah, you can play.
Well,
Actually, I
wait,
played a
you
lot
weren't
more.
You weren't the Orbiter.
Oh, Arbiter!
You might have been actually.
Arbiter! No, I definitely was the Arbiter. So I remember hearing that all the fucking time.
I didn't like part 2 because of that. Man.
I like the sword.
I didn't like how part 2 ended because, like, I don't even think you played as Master Chief for the last stage.
Couldn't tell you how it ended.
I don't
think I beat
remember.
No, I don't know the story of any of that. But I
but,
remember I did have fun with playing some of the Halos. But I just
Halo 3 was great.
I'm
Well,
not a,
Halo
I'm-
started to blend into each other. That's the problem with Halo.
Yeah, I
Like
never.
Halo 5 and stuff is like
Halo
it's
3.
the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same stage. Everything's the same.
I enjoyed Halo 3.
When it comes to first persons, I'm just like, it's all relatively the same to me. But if it's co-op, I'll mess with it for a bit.
I'll be excited to see what they
I'll mess
do.
with it.
Yeah, definitely.
If there's like a first person shooter and it's co-op and y'all like, yo, we need a fourth person. I'll,
No,
I'll fucking jump.
Time splitters.
Halo's gonna be
I'll jump
Halo's
on.
gonna be a 4-player
Co-op.
campaign.
Co-op.
Listen,
That's awesome.
What?
4-player campaign.
Any first person with a sticky grenade, I'm in.
Sticky grenades are fire. You know,
Same with the mines.
The
Remember the
time
mines?
the mines throw it
Yeah.
on their face all over.
Yeah,
Proximity mines.
yeah.
They roll. You throw like 8 of them motherfuckers running around like this.
Even in Duke Nukem, you could put a bomb on the door, and then like the laser would go across the room. So when you open the door, you blow up. Like
Yeah.
that's the best shit.
It's
ever.
I'll
funny
never
to watch.
forget playing. I think it was Halo 3 versus mode. Like you could lay a proximity mine, so somebody in a warthog could be driving,
And you
and then
pop
all of a sudden you hear triple kill. They're playing capture the flag. They think they got away. Nah,
No.
not on my
That's
watch.
hilarious.
That's funny.
Not
That's
on my watch.
hilarious.
Time splitters, man.
That's a fire.
That's what it was fun.
Game I'm thankful for playing this year. It didn't come out this year, which is I keep harassing a bunch of you guys to play. It's Astral Chain.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
I had that on my list. I had that on my list.
Astral Chain is probably one of the. It's
had
one of those games that I've played that like had such a big effect on me in so many ways that it's just like, wow, I'm so thankful to play this game. It was just so. It was just like a. Because you have your assumptions about what it is at the beginning. Like
Forget
the,
it.
for the first hour,
Forget it.
it's this is what I thought of. No, shit changes dramatically, and you're like,
Forget it.
this game is crazy. It's crazy.
Any assumption of what you think the game
It's not what you think.
It is not
and
like
it's-
it. There is a learning curve.
Yeah,
However,
definitely a learning curve.
However, you just got to stick through it, and once you get it, it's like
when it clicks in your head,
Yo,
you're like, "Oh
this
my
game is
fucking
awesome.
god, this is
amazing.
one of the craziest things
Bro,
I've ever played in my
I
life."
think the hardest. Actually, it's funny because I bought the game.
yeah.
I got it for before. Yeah, I got it for myself for Christmas. Actually, yeah.
Merry Christmas to
year ago.
yourself.
Yeah, Merry Christmas to me. I got it for myself for Christmas, and I played this game, right? And I wanted to, after when I beat the game, I'm like,
Is there more? Why isn't there more?
I
want more. I want more.
want more,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I wanted to tell everybody about
The-
this fucking
it's-
game
Nothing
because
wrong
I'm
with
like, this game is awesome. It's
And-
like it's its own thing. It's its own genre.
And this is why I get mad at everybody else who hasn't played it. Is
well, I told
all of you
about
would
it.
love it. All of you would
Yes.
have the same reaction
Exactly.
that I do because I know what you guys like.
It's the only.
And
Listen, I know what platinum
so-
games are like, and they're amazing.
no,
There's-
it's not like any platinum. This is.
I
This
know what
is,
they're
Platinum.
like, and they're amazing.
This
You can't
is
tell me it's
like-
not amazing.
No. Platinum games are amazing. However, this plays like all right. There's similarities to platinum games, right? The similarities to the platinum games
are
are
different.
just
They're
the cinematics. That's the only thing that they share in
the
common.
music also is fire.
The music.
All
is
of them has
amazing,
it
too.
like a Metal Gear
Oh,
Solid
dude,
Rising.
yeah.
That music was fire, but
Yeah, that was like $4. I think I was
What?
about to buy it. I was about to buy it. It's
$4.
Yeah.
I'll buy that
On
right
the
now.
Xbox.
Like
I
the
wanna
dude,
play
that's
that again.
ridiculous.
On
That
the
game
Xbox,
is
it's $4.
amazing. But Astral Chain.
Wow.
And I remember watching Victor Lucas's review of it,
Yeah,
and he was just the way he was glowing, just talking about it. I'm like,
Yeah.
what is it about this fucking game? I'm like, what?
Oh, you.
He's like the menus, this is that, and I'm like, just
And you
watching
didn't-
them, and I'm like,
and you didn't even play it yet.
yeah, I'm like, why? I'm like,
Oh.
I'm so intrigued. And Al said it was awesome. All right, let me get into this.
And listen.
But it's just. I'll tell you the tipping point for me because it escalates as you keep playing. Like
Yeah.
you like it more and more, and it doesn't fall off when it gets towards the end. And the soundtrack, the way it hits during a boss battle, and I know I've said this many times on many podcasts, goosebumps. I had goosebumps playing this boss. I said, the music is hitting me in a way that's just like everything is epic.
And they made it in a
so
way that
epic.
as you're playing, the music like changes depending on what the fuck is.
It'll
going
have a
on.
slow version of it.
It's crazy.
What's going? You know, the slow version will coincide with you're just looking around for shit, but it'll have the same track but upbeat when there's enemies there.
Yep.
And I'm like, this is too much for me.
The thing that got me was
Everything
the pacing was perfect.
It's
The pacing
so good.
was perfect. You know me. You're the same.
Yeah.
We always get lost in games.
Yeah.
Like I always get fucking lost. The way they did the shit was like action, 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 and then it was like you had to.
There goes some shit to calm you
Yeah,
down.
there's some shit to come.
and we're gonna shoot it right back
Yeah,
up again.
and then it's like, shit. I'm no action, action, action. And I'm like, oh man, this fucking game.
The same way they
This
talk
game
about
got me.
that, I talk about Nier.
Near, yeah, the way you talk about
Okay.
Near.
Same way.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
that's
understand
yours.
the feeling.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
yours.
I understand everything you're saying.
And it's the same
platinum
company.
game.
Yeah, same
Yeah,
shit.
same
Yeah,
thing.
it's the
Same
same
yeah.
thing.
I
Platinum
agree.
games.
I agree.
Eh,
And there's no reason why I shouldn't have played it already.
Yeah.
In the same way you shouldn't have played it already.
What was my deal?
I had to play it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
play
yeah.
that, yes,
As soon
I
as
know.
you say Eric, I started National Channel, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna throw in Near tomorrow. That's the way the deal's gonna work. But it's like, it's
But
one
I
of
understand the feeling.
yeah, it's one of those
Yeah,
games
yeah.
where when I was done, I said, you know, as a gamer, I'm so thankful, like so happy I played this game.
That you didn't miss it, yeah.
And
'Cause it's easy to miss.
yeah,
That's
it's
a title that's
very
easy to miss.
very easy. And I will say to this day, top 10 soundtracks I've ever heard in
Yeah.
any game, easily. I don't know where where it lands. Top 10, easily,
Better than Ninja Gaiden?
easily. What?
Better than Ninja
It's
Gaiden?
there. Oh, it'll rival Ninja Gaiden.
Wow, I didn't even expect that.
Dude, it rivals Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden is
We're
you know,
talking. We're
Ninja
talking.
Gaiden's Ninja Gaiden.
We're talking soundtracks. I gotta at my. I'm thankful for playing Katana Zero. That's a game.
You love
That was a game.
What a segue.
We're talking about
What a
soundtracks,
segue.
right?
What a segue.
We're talking about soundtracks. That fucking game. That like I saw reviews of it. And I'm like, wow, people are giving this rave reviews. I'm like, I don't know, man. Something.
It's another
like,
one where we're upset with everyone here that has not played that either, and it gets me so fucking mad.
That's what it's like. It's like
So
like-
mad.
You gotta fucking play.
It's 4 hours. It's quick.
I know.
Everybody out there, if you haven't played it, check
Katana
it out.
zeros. Yo, I said
Man.
zeros.
Zeros.
Two of them.
Zeros.
If you get a
More than
chance.
one.
If you get a chance, I hope they put it on Game Pass. Would you guys play it if it's on a game?
Of
Game
course,
Pass?
why not?
I think I
Of
have
course.
it.
I don't have Game
have
Pass,
it. You
have
but
it?
I will get it.
I think I have it.
Get-
Oh my god,
Knock it out. Just knock it out.
dude!
Knock it out.
You could do it in one sitting. I did it in one
I
sitting.
beat Tomb Raider. That game's
Oh,
holding
dear.
up my life.
Oh dear. Oh dear God.
Shout out Tomb Raider.
Oh,
Skip
dear
it.
God.
Skip it. Skip
Yeah,
it.
I would skip it, man. I would skip it. No,
I feel
dude.
like I did. I feel like I already
It's one of those games. Like I tried that game. I beat it in one sitting, and I was like,
It's dope. It's deep. That
I
game
can't
is
stop
deep.
playing. I can't
That's a
stop playing.
deep
The
game.
story. It starts off. It's like I don't know what the hell's going on. Whatever, thing. And then it's like the mechanics of the game, the way it plays. Every stage has the music. The music is what
The
got
music's
me. The music is sick, dude. That's like, I know all this shit that you have on your playlist. It's on my fucking music playlist.
Dude, I was playing,
Every one of them.
I was shooting around the court today for an hour, and fucking Katana Zero soundtrack came
Yep.
on. I said, "Word,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
fuck with that."
It's on my playlist too.
Dude,
I
it's
listen to it also.
so
I'm
good.
like,
Then you popped your ankle.
Stop that! Stop that! Well, who am I, Mikey B's? Shout out to Mikey B's.
Damn.
you got the calf.
He got the calf.
Damn.
Mikey Gimp. All right, wait.
Big Choco, man.
I want to skip me because I got something for all.
Oh,
of
go
us.
ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
oh,
Go ahead.
So you go.
All right, my turn. Let's see. The next one that's on this list.
He actually has a list. He's prepared.
Yeah.
Wow, you prepared for a podcast?
I'm actually
Oh,
shocked.
wow.
I'm trying to figure out which one I should talk. G.I. Joe Operation
Yeah, that's
Blackout.
on mine.
Oh, okay.
That's on mine.
All right,
also.
I figured you guys would say that. Yeah.
The thing that's special about that game is that it rekindled my interest in love for G.I. Joe.
Hell yes.
I haven't had that feeling since G.I. Joe Lance Factor for the NES. But no, but this is game, first time you could play as Cobra characters, and I thought that they did a really great job. I love the presentation. I love the art. I like how it seemed like comic book-ish in the cutscenes.
Great job with that.
Yeah, and it was
Voice acting,
voice acting was great,
music.
and music was great. Oh, music actually was really, really good.
Really good, yeah.
Really, really, really good. And Sticks, I know you weren't really too happy with G.I. Joe too much, but I loved it. I thought it was a great. The more I played it, the better it got. So, I want to. If they got a sequel coming,
Never there's trouble. G.I. Joe was there.
Oh my god!
Ooh,
Ooh,
man.
stop that! Stop that!
That's
G.I.
something.
Joe was like G.I. Joe got better as we kept playing. though.
yeah, the more we
Like,
played
yeah,
it, the better it
it
got. I was
definitely
just
got
like,
better as
this
we
is
kept playing.
pretty cool. I liked how they put, I like the two characters they put together. Like when they put Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes together. Duke and Roadblock and
Yeah.
certain. It's like they put the right characters together in the certain stages as they the story progressed, and it was really great the way
You
they
could
did.
tell the people who made it
Fans.
have a nostalgia feel for
Yes.
it, and they did due diligence to everybody who loves GI Joe.
Yep, I felt
Fans,
that. I like the the cameos made by different Joes, like Gung Ho, Lifeline, Shipwreck.
Stay till the fight's done.
I know,
Yeah,
he had the
there.
face. Yo, he was holding that face for like the longest time. I'm like, what is he going to say? Is he gonna finish the fucking song? And he finishes the fucking song. You're still holding on to the song?
Listen, I don't know the guy talking part.
Oh my god,
Oh boy,
Wow.
dude, Jesus Christ.
Chuck, what are you thankful for playing, man?
Oh, he's had the battle. Hold on.
No.
What do you
Wow. This one came out of nowhere. Well, since I have Fighter Fridays.
from out of nowhere?
Yeah, exactly. Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh,
Because
Whoa.
I haven't played a Mortal Kombat in years before that.
You're not a Mortal Kombat guy, though.
now he
When it came out for
He is
Genesis,
now.
I was a Mortal Kombat guy, but I've always been more of a Street Fighter guy.
Right.
But this game just
A lot of people love
rekindled
11.
my love for Mortal Kombat 11.
Story
Flawless.
mode, right?
A lot of
Story
people
mode
love
is
it.
fire.
Turbo loves 11,
I
right?
do love 11.
And the
That's really good.
the characters are just
It's a
great. Like I love how Scorpion and Sub-Zero are no longer like palette swaps of each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
well, they have their
it's-
own personality.
I was
Yeah,
mad they
yeah,
didn't have
yeah.
their masks on the cutscenes. Though.
Yeah.
But I understand why. I know.
I heard a rumor, or did I see something today that they have the skins from the movie?
yeah, they do.
Oh, that's
For
fire.
Raiden, Johnny
Really?
Cage, and Sonya Blade.
Really?
And I think they have their voices too.
Oh, get out of here!
I can't wait for that movie.
Now they can't make another one after this. Now they're done. It's like Smash Ultimate. You can't do any more after this.
Yeah,
it's
you
too
just
good.
gotta add
It's too good. Now.
It's gonna. Yeah.
The movie will come out. Though.
It will,
The movie will come out.
Well, that'll
But
be
yeah,
another,
And when that
another
does,
edition.
then they're gonna make one
too
off.
good.
They're gonna make one off of that, and it's gonna look realistic.
Why did they make Mortal Kombat the movie the game like Street Fighter?
They will,
This is now. That's what this is.
dude. They're gonna do it.
They got
I-
shot. Since they got what's his name?
Who?
The first dude. The guy who changed on everybody.
Shang Tsung?
Shang Tsung.
Yes,
Shang
Shang Tsung.
Shang
Sang
Shang Tsung.
Who the hell is Sang Tu?
That's how he said shit back in the day.
I never said that.
He didn't say it at all.
Shang Tsung.
But yeah, he was the movie guy. So yeah, this is the movie. The game.
Yeah.
Does Sonya do the the flip over kick and fall over?
I
That'd be
didn't
fun to
see
see.
her do that. They
doesn't have
changed her
that move?
moveset pretty much,
Just stand on her hands, man.
and she's vicious in that game. And so
Her daughters too.
yeah, like every character has their own type of vicious.
They're the same
Like,
age. So weird.
No,
At some point.
We're the same
Yeah.
age now.
in the story mode, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, in the story, yeah.
He's like, you're my age, mom. I'm like, what the hell?
But yeah,
Mom
and
is
the DLC
primary.
characters in that game, Terminator, RoboCop, Rambo.
Totally different game.
Yeah,
Totally different game. If you just had
Right.
the DLC, it's totally
Yo, they're
different
just
game.
missing Van Damme. Let's get
I
him.
so wish he would.
Let's
be in
get
there.
him, man.
That's-
Come on.
Let's get Van Damme.
What's he doing right now?
He's doing nothing. He's
Nah,
waiting to
doing,
be in there.
he's doing like
Wow.
straight to
He's doing
cable
some TV.
movies.
He's got a TV show, I think.
Maybe some TV.
No,
Yo,
nothing.
yo,
That's
yo,
easy.
yo, yo, and as a toy,
nothing.
they have to have his dance. They
Yes.
have to have his
Yes.
dance.
That's
And
his
he has to
friendship.
fight.
That's
He has
the
to fight
friendship.
against Johnny Cage as a story.
And that's his friendship. That's his
That's his
friendship. He
friendship,
starts
yeah.
doing his fucking thing. Oh my
Yeah.
god, you have to have
That would be
Yo,
sick.
please, please.
That would be sick.
He did it on Conan O'Brien.
Yes,
Yeah, oh yes he
I
did.
saw
Yes
that.
he did.
Mad
Conan
tight.
O'Brien.
Mad tight.
It's like, but he did it identical to the fucking.
Yep,
movie,
same
man.
same
I
move,
was like,
same move. No change.
Wow.
MC
There's no
Hammer.
need.
MC Hammer. Let's
Wow.
check it out.
Wow.
You gotta have him in. You gotta have MC Hammer in the background.
Oh.
All right, Jay, what'd you have?
All right, so we just watched this. Someone didn't, but I am so thankful
Oh, it's on mine too.
for
Yeah,
G4's revival
yeah,
and
absolutely.
the fact
It's
that
not
they
a game.
had.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
not
a
a
game.
game.
It needs to be
reunion
mentioned.
show.
Needs to be mentioned.
This is
Sorry.
a game? Are you kidding me?
It needs to
Are
be
you
mentioned.
kidding me?
No, well, I was gonna say.
G4 is a game.
Well, if you say that, then I'll say Game Pass. I'm
that's
thankful
fine.
for Game Pass because I'm like,
But-
wow, that's
No,
awesome.
G4,
the
G4.
fact
yeah.
that we wished this
Yes.
at the beginning of the year
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
when we
Yes, we
did
did.
the
We
what
did.
is it the
Yeah, the
New Year's.
whatever anniversary it was. I don't
Year's.
remember
We
the
had a
year.
G4 tribute show.
Yes, we
That
did.
was a tribute
we did.
because it was like what 20 years or something like that since they started.
Well, we got the tweet also. The didn't they?
Well, we didn't know they were actually starting a new channel when
wait,
we did the tribute.
Well, no, we had no idea.
We just
We've
wanted
had
it.
many
Yeah.
references of G4 on
We
the
wanted
channel
to-
before it was
Yeah,
announced.
we wanted them to come back together, the same people, and do something. And we
Yeah.
really wished that into existence. And then they said, you know what?
And they did
And then
it
we even met some people from the show.
keep predicting.
Yeah.
Met Tommy and Victor.
Tommy Victor, hey, DG!
And
Two at a time.
been an awesome year with those guys. And then they announced G4 tribute.
Wow.
And
That was
they
so
actually say
awesome.
the people are together on this show that you wanted. The people you thought you'd never see again together are on the show. I don't know what they're doing for the channel as
Right.
far as what they're doing for
What
TV
shows
shows
or all that
and
stuff.
are they
But the
doing
tribute
all of
was
it?
done
But they
awesome,
did the
man.
tribute and it had the cheesy humor.
had the
Yeah,
charm.
that reunion was dope.
that
It
I
had the
wanted.
charm.
Everything cheesy about it that
It
I
was-
really wish would be back.
Yeah.
They had no problem doing, and I was like, yes,
They did it effortlessly.
yes.
Yeah, no, they did. They
No,
did,
they did an
such
excellent
a
job
good
with that.
job. The chemistry
I
was
was-
still there with everybody.
I was like, wow.
They were funny. There was awkward funniness. It was the Adam
Except for
Sessler.
Kevin Pereira's hair.
Kevin
It
Pereira's
was
got to cut his hair.
perfect.
He's got to cut his hair.
I thought that was gonna. To be honest,
Eric, I know you ain't talking about haircuts.
Man, my shit is sexy as
I
fuck.
thought that was gonna happen because they
thought she was
alluded.
gonna
We
cut it.
thought we were like, oh, she's gonna do it. She's
thought she
gonna
was
get
gonna
him
chop
back
that
because it was a
shit.
feud or whatever with Olivia Munn, and I'm like,
Jumped
she's
into his
gonna-
Bourse.
She's gonna cut his hair, and then
Nah, it didn't happen.
it didn't happen.
No,
But
the
the fact
chemistry
that
was
they
great.
got Olivia Munn and Kevin Pereira, if anything, them together to do that, to do the around the net,
That was dope.
I didn't even realize I missed it so much.
Yeah.
man.
And they just
When
did
they
it
got
with
behind
ease.
the table,
Yeah.
I was like,
It was
oh,
so
I had a
good.
certain
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah,
I was
same,
like,
same.
what is this feeling I have? I'm like, this
Same,
is fucking
dude.
awesome.
It was so
Same.
good, and that shit was made out of cardboard.
Dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't care what it's made out of.
That
Nah,
felt
there-
real. It felt
No, it was
real.
something magical. It was
I was
something
like, wow,
magical
they-
about that, man.
They
Wow.
managed to just bring it
It's-
back.
And they did it flawless.
No.
They didn't fuck up.
And I must say, Adam Sessler's a funny dude. When he, the whole ad thing he did when he does that character, when he's like, yo, that shit had me crying. There was so many moments in there with the turkey that was already fried, and then when he turned into a demon, I'm like, yeah. I was like, yo, what the fuck? It's out of control.
caught
It
me
reminded me
off
of
guard.
Southpaw wrestling. That's what it reminded me of. It was all Southpaw. This shit just had me.
Yes.
I'm
They
like,
didn't, they
Southpaw
didn't miss a
wrestling.
beat. They didn't miss a beat for
Dude,
what
they-
we wanted
they-
from them.
It was like they picked up where they left off.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then
Like,
and then
literally.
and then Xavier Woods.
and
I
to
popped
add
it.
it,
It was like-
cherry on top. Cherry on top.
He walked in the door. He was like I remember seeing all you guys and all your faces. I mean, you didn't look like my faces, but dying. I was like, this is
He's like, and
amazing.
your skits are, they were bad, but
They're bad,
they're
like,
really
really
bad.
bad,
Like,
like,
no, I mean, like
really bad.
He kept going.
Like, really bad.
That's all right, but that's part of that humor. Their
yeah.
humor, there's a certain humor that they have, and Xavier,
He fits right in there.
he just blends in
and
so
they needed
easily.
him. They
They
needed
said
him.
in the beginning of how they
Absolutely.
do their jokes. It's
That's
like
hilarious.
somebody says something and then someone
It
else
escalates.
adds to
Yep.
it, and then they're like, oh wait, would it be funny if somebody did this?
It's like level
What is
857.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
It is. Yeah.
That'll be the
That's
full
when,
circle.
That's
Oh,
when we
hold
look
on,
at the
let's-
camera. Then we
let's-
gotta look at the camera. And
I mean,
pause.
Hold the pose, guys. Hold the
wait,
pose.
wait. Like level 857.
57.
Thumbnail. But yeah, I'm just truly thankful. Even though it's not a game.
good
No, that was
per
on my
se,
list too. That was on my
it's
list too.
part
yeah.
of the game
Glad you said that.
world. It has to be mentioned.
Absolutely.
Well, I mean,
That's good.
I feel like we kind of spoke that into existence. So
Yeah.
we can speak our show on G4 into existence.
Yeah.
Full circle, man.
We're gonna put it out into the world.
Yo,
like,
we'll make an appearance on G4. You watch it here, y'all.
Yeah.
You'll see it. We'll,
Yeah.
Don't worry, I
we
can do
will.
some goofy shit.
we
Yeah.
will. We will.
yeah. We'll be on there.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
So we started.
Especially with
Stop. Anyways,
I didn't say.
what game are you thankful for? What game are you thankful for?
What game are you thankful
What
for?
game are you thankful for? Focus. Focus.
All right.
A game that I'm thankful for that I have over 270 hours
Jesus
of gameplay
Christ.
I know what this is.
I know what this
Nah.
is too.
in. Fire Emblem
Yes.
3 Houses.
I was on my list. That's good.
No surprise. No surprise.
More like Fire Emblem 3 Lifetime.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
3 generations.
Three
Three generations to play it.
Fire Emblem Pandemic. It's
There needs to be a pandemic
That game
to play.
is that it, to me it's so awesome that it did so well because of bringing back strategy role players.
Yes.
And with bringing back strategy role players gives me hope for a possible Shining Force 3 remake in the future. You know?
Yeah.
That's what I see. To me, every time I see Fire Emblem, I'm like, yo,
Step in the right
there
direction.
might be possibly sometime in the future someone, maybe an indie company being like, you know what, strategy role players are on fire right now, so maybe I could take this license on.
Chase Red
just
doesn't
don't-
like
just
3
don't-
houses.
Just don't read
What?
the chat. Oh shit.
Chase
Never
didn't
mind.
like 3 houses.
Never mind.
Can't stand 3 houses.
I mean, it's not for everybody. You know, to each their own. Everyone. It's funny when it comes to strategy role players. Everyone
No,
has their kind of their type.
Yeah.
It's not our
What is-
favorite Fire Emblem.
It's definitely
It's
not,
not
the
our
best
favorite
Fire,
Fire
Emblem.
Emblem.
But I'm thankful for it because one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's
that
got an awesome
soundtrack
soundtrack.
is insane.
It's best in the series
Very,
for soundtrack.
yeah, I would say
Definitely,
it's best
yeah.
in the series.
Best in the series for soundtrack. definitely.
Amazing voice acting, great job,
Yeah.
great job, and that really brought me back on the because Radiant Dawn was 2007.
Yeah.
So there wasn't like a Fire Emblem I've played in 13 years. So they released 3 houses. I'm like, okay, dope. I like the 3 main characters. I like all 3 of them. I like their campaigns, and I had a good time with it.
Yeah.
Does it hold a candle to Shining Force 3? No. Shining Force 3 is the GOAT. that is the best strategy role player of all time for many reasons, and it needs a remake so bad, so bad that it's Final Fantasy 7 got a remake, and Shining Force 3
Except
can't
for
get one.
Final Fantasy Tactics.
Sorry, Tactics don't need no remake.
They don't give a shit about it.
Shining Force 3. Shining Force 3 is better than Tactics. Challenge me on that.
Yeah, I like it better.
Anybody out there that thinks Final Fantasy Tactics
Well, I never
is
played-
better than Shining Force
I
3,
never-
challenge me on that.
I never played it, so
Well,
that's the game I played. All right, I only know what I played.
You know what I'm saying?
I only know what I
Challenge me.
played.
Challenge me on that.
I only know what I played.
But yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
I'm
it's
very thankful
fucked
for
up.
Fire Emblem, 3 houses. I enjoyed it. Kev, that burp is so gross, man.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't know how
guys.
it keeps
Yeah,
coming
dude,
through.
you can't just keep doing that in the mic. like
that's
that.
so nasty.
I'm
man.
sorry, guys.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
It'll maybe be edited out.
But
Oh my god!
I will keep my fingers crossed for
Chase
a Fire Emblem Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn remake. That'd be awesome because I think I still like those better than 3 houses. But 3 houses was dope. I like
Remaster or remake?
either one. Either one, to be honest.
No Valkyria love?
Yo,
Valkyria Chronicles?
look, whatever.
What, remake? You don't need no remake?
No, I'm saying as far as strategy. It's
Oh,
like
I mean,
like
yo,
top strategy.
since you brought that up, that-
Thankful for that.
you
Thankful
know
for that.
what the thing is? It's funny that you did bring that up because it goes under the radar all the time. And
All
I-
the time.
And I will take responsibility for always not thinking about it. And it's such a fucking awesome game. Valkyria 4. Kev, you fucking love 4.
I do.
4 was
Better than 1.
it's definitely better than 1 in my
Yep.
opinion. Definitely.
I like one better, but it's
and,
amazing.
And 1 had me in the emotional. Had me a little bit emotional in that game. 1 didn't.
Yeah,
1 didn't
that's-
have it. And
that's
it had
true.
me drawn and I'm like, damn, I feel a certain way about playing the next battle. Like, I don't want to play this battle. I'm like, yo, I never felt that way with a cartoony type of,
Yeah.
I
like
feel
a thing.
Tactics doesn't get the respect it needs.
What, Tactics?
I mean, Tactics, Valkyria Chronicles.
Chronicles never,
I was reading the chat.
no one ever brings up Valkyria Chronicles 1 or 4.
No.
Ever.
Never.
Ever. And it's by Sega. Yes,
That's
Sega.
just like $15 this week.
Yeah,
$15.
I told you. I said, yo, it's like
No.
15 or 13. I
know,
said,
you just told me.
what?
Yeah,
Everyone needs to buy this. How is this low? This game is crazy.
Christmas is coming. Let me stop. I haven't played it yet. I'm just
GameStop
saying.
is closed.
Yo, hey, hold on. How much that physical?
I just haven't played it yet. But Door Kickers Action Squad
Ah!
is a game I am very thankful for. I actually have seen it when it was on Steam, and I watched gameplay from other YouTubers and stuff. I'm like, wow, this game looks fucking amazing. This game looks awesome. And then when I heard
So 80s.
that company was going to release it on the Switch, I was like, I can't wait for it to be released on the Switch. And then it got delayed. And I was like,
They got like for a minute.
I was like, what the heck is going on? And then I lost all hope. I was like, this game ain't coming out.
I remember I told you, I was like, yo, they said it's out. They said it's out. You're
And
like,
I was
that
like,
ain't
no,
fucking
no,
out. I'm
it's
like,
not.
no, they said it's out right
And then
now.
I was like, what?
Yeah. That game's fire.
Dude,
Great
that
game.
game
Great game.
is awesome, man.
Great
I
game.
want to play it again so bad with different characters because
Yeah.
they have different characters that you can choose that all play different. Obviously, I had to play the
Pixel art all
breacher
day.
with the freaking shotgun and everything. Oh man. And
It's-
each character has their own like attributes
Yep.
that can change the gameplay and stuff. So depending on who you play with or which character they choose, it's going to be a different experience every time.
Yeah, well, definitely.
Going off of games that you two played, what was the one that had like the Macho Man imitator in it?
Oh, yeah, Hunt Down.
Hunt Down.
That wasn't on my
So I
list,
knew
but
you guys were gonna say something about that one because that was a
definitely
that
Hunt
a good
Down
play.
was also a good one. Oh, that's a very good one. I didn't have it on my list, but I forgot about it.
I remember we were shooting him. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna beat you. Oh, yeah. I'm like, yo, that's a Macho Man.
Yep.
That's Macho Man.
Dude, that was all like 80s references, man. That game was awesome, man.
Yo, 80s, man.
One thing about that game that I did like about Hunt Down was the checkpoints were perfectly
Rapid. They were rapid checkpoints.
and
Thank you.
And they were perfectly placed.
Thank you.
I was like, yes, thank you. Just when you were like, ah, shit, I ran out of bullets. Oh, checkpoint.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
And that too might have a sequel.
I like
too.
checkpoint
That
generosity.
too might have a sequel.
No, that was a dope game too.
Oh,
I recommend you guys play
both of
that,
those
too.
are. Oh my god.
And anybody out there who hasn't played it, Hunt Down
They're probably like.
and
fucking-
Door Kickers Action Squad.
they're
Awesome,
probably like 10,
freaking
15,
games.
$15
They're,
probably
they're
now.
probably
They're-
less than $10.
Yeah, they're
probably.
so cheap.
dope games.
All right. I'd like to say I'm thankful for a game that we are in. I haven't played the game yet,
It's not out yet.
but Retromania.
Yeah,
I am so thankful for this game being made
and now we're in it.
and the fact that we are in this game
Which is insane.
is
Hell
just still to this day
I
It's insane.
blows
complete
my
madness.
mind that we are in this thing.
I think like
It's a WrestleFest.
grateful, like
Like,
beyond
The
grateful.
way that we grew up with wrestling games
Yeah.
and how much we played WrestleFest in the arcade as little
Yep.
kids. Never in my wildest dreams that I think I would be in the spiritual successor to this game.
Right?
And we are diehard wrestling fans.
Yes.
If you didn't know,
Yeah, we're a big wrestling fans.
yeah, since way back.
Oh yeah.
I've seen 3 generations of wrestlers, and like that's a long time to be
Yeah.
watching anything. Anything. That's dedication.
Yes.
But the fact that this happened, I can't thank.
Shout out to Retrosoft Studios
Yes,
in the
man.
chat.
Mike Herman. Yep.
Thank you.
I can't.
We appreciate
thank
you,
Mike
brother.
enough.
Making our dreams come true. Thank you
So-
so much.
I'm
Dude,
so
man.
thankful for that. So
Yeah, man.
thank you.
Hell yeah,
It's
man.
the perfect time to tell you.
Hell yeah.
So thank
You'll
you.
be
for that.
seeing that on the channel probably every week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably every day.
It's
Every
gonna
day.
be the only thing on the channel.
Every day. We're gonna eliminate
By the way-
everything. There'll be no podcast. It's just gonna be that game every single day. That's
By
it.
the way, Mike, I just want to let you know I did pre-order my copy.
Oh,
Oh word, I gotta get
Oh my
mine too.
God.
I gotta get mine.
I pre-ordered it.
I
I
gotta
don't know
have
how
a
many.
I
I
gotta
don't
get
know.
physical.
I don't know how many physical ones I'm gonna have.
Yeah, we have like 5
I'm-
physical
I'm
ones.
gonna
That's
have the
it.
one for
That's
PS4,
Yo.
Xbox,
That's just
Switch.
yeah.
and
That's just
like
my
all of
birth.
them. It's
That's just
crazy.
my. I just wanted it on the Switch, but I'm like, yeah. I'm like,
You gotta have it, bro.
Yeah, no, I got.
If there was one game you buy multiple
No,
of,
that
Well,
is.
This
that
is
one.
worth it,
That
yes.
was
Yeah,
definitely right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Retromania.
I gotta have that.
Dude, that's awesome, man. Thank you
dude,
so
I was
much.
thinking of
man.
buying the arcade game. You guys are gonna be in.
Yo, that's still not that's not out of the realm, dude.
No.
I'll chip in for that. Have that in the
No.
background.
You might have
Yo,
no.
have it right over here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we
I'm
throw
down.
one for that. We
I'm
have that
down.
right over here.
I forgot
Down.
the name of the arcade.
Arcade One Up?
IR. No, no, no.
IIRC.
IR.
Uh,
Arcade.
I think so. Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Fuck it, we'll get that
Something
one
like
too.
that.
We'll have nothing but.
But I know,
Mike,
I
what's
know
the-
it's gonna
what's
be
the
on
arcade
there.
you're
And listen,
Yo.
we want to get that.
Yo,
Yeah, man. It's on the
Because
radar.
we're
and
on
we'll
that.
just play that arena, and that's
Yes.
it.
Listen,
Hell
No
yeah.
other arena. That's all we're gonna do is play that arena every
Man.
time, and we're just gonna fight outside where our booth is. That's
Yep.
it.
Pretty
until,
much.
until we're added in the game.
Until we're into the Amico
sorry, I'm
version.
sorry.
I
know the
mean,
special-
I know it's gonna
the
take a
special
while.
DLC, you know.
Dude, I wouldn't even mind if it was
yeah,
just
we're
for
gonna,
us.
We're
If-
gonna have
if-
to buy it again for the Amico.
I don't even care if it's out for the public. It's just for us. We can only we can play. Oh shit!
What's
fuck
crazy was I told people at work, and it was like, yeah, I was gonna get that anyway. The fact that you're in it, I'm definitely getting it. I was like, yeah, that was
Yeah.
on the radar already.
That's cool, man.
and it's crazy.
A couple of people on my Facebook page said that when I put the picture up, they were
Yeah.
like, "Yo, I'm definitely getting the game."
Yeah. Have to. Man.
Yes.
No, that game's gonna sell like
awesome.
hotcakes, man. Rightfully so.
Dude, you
I arcade. Yeah.
Arcade.
I
okay.
I knew it was.
We'll get that shit ordered over here. Have that shit right behind me.
Oh yeah.
I'll be in the background like,
Yeah.
fuck
I-
that.
And we'll
arcade.
charge quarters for it. We ain't playing that for free. You gotta get that money back.
You can't play that
in the
for
chat,
free.
in the chat, it was super chat. 25 cents, super chat. You want me to keep you see? I'm gonna keep playing. I'm gonna be playing. If I die, super chat, 25 cents.
That's hilarious.
That'd be crazy. That's a virtual arcade.
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
I gotta name these two at the same time because they're kind of related. So I'll make them real fast. And I did play these both this year. Assassin's Creed Unity.
Ooh, Unity.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's one of the last
Unity.
times that Assassin's Creed felt like being an assassin. And the co-op missions, it's
You
like
mean-
it's the only co-op Assassin's Creed.
It's not like a Viking or you know.
Gladiator.
Gladiator, Viking.
I've heard good stuff about the new one though. Don't get me wrong.
I
No,
know.
I want to play it actually.
It
I know I'm
sounds-
gonna enjoy it, but it's not Assassin's Creed.
It does
by
sound
any
good,
means.
but you're not.
You're not
It's not
Assassin.
the essence of the game.
No,
of
no,
what
no.
it actually was.
The origins of the game.
Yeah, definitely.
Unity's my favorite still.
And
It's
yes,
like if you were a stealth character in Mortal Kombat.
it's the only Assassin's Creed that you can play co-op. That has co-op missions.
It's 4-player co-op, right?
And it's 4-player at the most, and it's awesome. So yes.
Unity.
Unity.
So Assassin's Creed Syndicate has to get a small mention because it's got that, when you have the horses on the carriage.
Did that happen?
You could jump from one to another. It's like that's pretty crazy. But one thing I liked about the DLC for Assassin's Creed Syndicate is that they had Jack the Ripper was like the main villain.
Oh, did I play?
And
I
he's
think
killing
I played
sex
that.
workers, and it's the only time I actually seen in the game where you defend and try to save sex workers. So I thought that was really, really
This is what
ambitious.
you're thankful for.
You're very thankful for that.
I'm thankful that Ubisoft was that ambitious.
It's fine to save
You
the sex
know,
workers.
You
Yeah,
gotta
it's
save
like
the sex workers.
Thankful
man.
for that.
Very thankful for that.
They're important.
Yeah, it
They're
was-
important, apparently.
yeah, it was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. So yeah.
We're world travelers.
World travels.
Anyways,
How you
My
gonna
next game.
How you gonna follow that up?
I'm not. I'm just.
Yeah, just say the game and
I'm
just
just.
keep it going.
I'm just turning the goddamn corner right now.
It's like I'm about to leave, yo.
No. This game, you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's Marvel. It's the Marvel versus version of Smash Brothers Ultimate, and probably in my opinion, the best version of any Marvel versus game.
How many characters in there?
Yeah.
Like 64.
Oh yeah. That's,
Yeah,
That was probably the pinnacle of Dream Team fighters before
Yes.
Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, I think it was, and the thing
Still
is,
might hold a candle to it.
I think it does. It definitely does because it's one of those games where it doesn't have a comeback mechanic like all these other fighting games do nowadays, and it's so annoying. Nah, dude,
Learn
like
how to play.
I would be playing Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and I'd be winning a fight, and then all of a sudden this dude hits X Factor mode. He's on his last character and with Wesker, and he hits me twice and I'm dead. I'm like
makes no sense.
Makes
no
no.
sense.
But Marvel vs. Capcom 2, it takes 100% skill. It's a tag team fighter. You're relying on your skills, your assist moves and everything, and it's the best in the series. Period. Hands down.
After that, they fell off.
Well, it's hard to top perfection.
People no, but
hard to
recently
top
Well, because of that, because
Yeah.
of what you said, it's like. And
Don't
then
you think
also,
they beat Tekken 3? Really? I mean, Tekken Tag, but Tekken 3 is still a pinnacle.
Tekken Tag is dope.
I really like
yeah.
Tekken 7
Tekken Tag is dope.
Take some.
because I haven't played.
Tekken. No, don't play Tekken 6. Tekken 6 is awesome.
All right,
Don't play that shit.
thanks for the heads up.
That fucking boss. Oh
It
my
must be a
god.
nightmare to make like fighting games.
You gotta
Yeah,
always
absolutely.
top
Oh,
it.
no,
You
it
have
must
to
be a
always
night-
top
it's
it.
a nightmare.
It's a balance. It's like
Oh, we
balancing
love
shit up.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
How do we top that?
But then there's something that you may think is better for some people,
Yeah.
and then something that
Then you get
breaks
people.
it
Yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
Is there some divided? They're always going to be divided as it goes on. That's what the
Yeah.
shitty thing is.
And the more you have to add, the more you change what was perfect about it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And recently, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 just made a comeback. I think they just did a tournament. I think
Really?
I think Max.
Did they
Million
cancel the
played in it.
tournament like Nintendo?
Nah,
Max
they didn't.
Million there wasn't it? Yeah,
I
did
think he
see
he
that,
played in
yes.
the tournament. I'm like,
Really?
I'm not
He's
gonna
nasty,
lie.
dude.
It's entertaining to watch that game, but like the X Factor just turns me off.
We gotta get him on the podcast. Maximilian will be on this podcast.
Yeah,
Expect
It's-
they be eating roaches and shit.
no man, like
Wow.
the comeback. It's the comeback mechanic. You make the character your last character.
They want you to have a
Yes.
chance. I know. Yeah,
I
sucks,
get it. It
though.
makes it more accessible for people who are not
You
rookies.
shouldn't be able to do
Right.
100%
Or rookies,
energy.
but-
like,
but yeah,
it's
it's
too
like-
powerful.
Listen, Tetris 99 has the freaking like the top tier people that can play each other, and it's like it's there for a reason because you don't want to play.
But they don't have
general
any
public.
cheat mechanics to get them a scrub to get
So it's
to
like-
beat the best in the world.
But I'm
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
they need to make like a tier type of thing. Like, oh, you make it to this level, like you're gonna play with the best.
like
There
in
you
Street
go.
Fighter
Like Smash
2,
Brothers.
they didn't have supers.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
You
No,
unlocked
exactly.
Elite.
Now
Now
you
you
can
can play
turn it
against them.
Exactly.
But in like
Just
Street
like
Fighter
that.
2, they didn't have supers.
Nope.
They just it's straight up. All right, I whooped your ass. You have a slither of energy left. You're pretty much dead. You
Right.
better be nasty to come back,
Yeah.
or else you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
There's no
Or
like,
if-
oh, I just hit both of these buttons and your energy is
Or
gone.
if it's Street Fighter 3, you better hit that parry.
Oh yeah.
Yo, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
like that's still one of the sickest fighting game moments.
I'm
I've
thankful
ever
for
seen.
seeing that footage.
Me too.
it was alright.
Crazy. Yo, you're a hater.
Was it
Man,
Diego?
I got smash matches that
deep.
were better than that, man. Y'all never seen it, so I don't know what y'all saying.
Wow.
Didn't see it never happen.
Listen,
That was Diego,
Wow.
right?
check out my
I think it was-
recording.
I think it was Daigo versus
Daigo.
Justin
Daigo.
Wong.
Daigo.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you
The
go.
parry.
The parry was
Ooh,
insane.
God.
That was the best fighting moment.
That
Still,
was in history, in fighting game history. That was the best.
It was a long time ago. I messed up the name. Sorry. I could beat him though.
Too much.
Wow.
I've actually seen when he's
It
not
was
fighting in
Chun-Li.
competition. I've seen him lose. But
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
obviously you're not gonna fight
all these
your hardest
top,
all
all
time.
these top guys, whether they're on tournaments or not, like they're gonna lose. 'Cause-
Everyone can lose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You-
and
everyone
it
can
can
lose.
And they
happen to
do.
anyone.
They do.
And it's crazy.
Yeah.
Like this dude Sonic Fox, I watched him play Dragon Ball. Like this dude is a savage in that game,
And then he got beat.
and he's lost like to the top player
And
in
you
the world.
could lose on
Right.
some dumb shit. Like
Yeah.
that's how it is.
It wasn't.
If you're off,
yeah,
you're
On
it
off.
that,
wasn't
you get a
even
1,000
dumb
hit
shit.
combo
Like,
for
Yeah,
his
if you're
tap.
off, you're off.
like this other dude from Japan and like their friends, like this other dude from Japan, he just outplayed him.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
dude is one of the best because he won the Dragon Ball tournament like a year before, and then the next year coming, the dude from Japan, I think his name is Go. He beat Sonic Fox, and I'm just like, it's not like Sonic even played bad. It's just the dude outplayed him, and it was
Dude,
So
to-
crazy.
To
Wow.
add to that, actually, Jonas Neubauer, the Tetris World Champion, 7-time
Boom.
world champion,
Tetris for Jonas.
7-time world champion Tetris player, right? Classic Tetris player. He lost, right? But it's not even like he lost.
Wasn't even close though.
No, but he lost. All right, he was in the losers bracket this year, right? He made it to the losers bracket, and I'm like, damn, man, this fucking guy was a he was like he was
the
a
best in the
7-time
world.
yeah, he was
Forever.
the best in the world, and I'm like, oh shit, he lost last year. He lost right away. He didn't even make it to the losers bracket. He just
They learned some
lost.
new shit.
This year, he made it to the losers bracket, but he fought his way through like some really competitive Tetris players. Made it all the way to the end of that. And then he went side by side with the guy that bought like in the winners bracket,
Yeah.
made it, and he had a freaking fight with him. And then I'm like, and then the announcers was like, yeah, because he's in the losers bracket, he has to beat him twice
Boo.
to get out of that. And I was like, oh.
And what I tell
But
you,
but he put in his time, right? He beat him one round
Okay.
because the other guy messed up. He messed up.
Yeah, yeah.
He literally.
and he lost to a young dude, right? Was like
Oh,
16
16-year-old
I
was
showed
it?
you,
That
I
was the
showed you
first
the
time.
Yeah, he
picture.
was like 16.
And what did I tell you?
I forgot his name.
They got
too.
time, man.
No, and what did I tell you and why he lost? Because
I-
the guy
well-
who lost experienced sex before.
So man.
All right, there goes your error of
Well, he
ways.
is married. He is
He's
married.
so
He
he
is
experienced
married.
sex. Even if
So he
it's
is-
one time, you fucked up.
Listen, they
This
were
one didn't
close.
experience sex before. He good. His mind's clear.
They
You
were
you
this
have no
close.
chance
Listen.
against someone that never experienced sex before.
If Jonas did come back and beat him, that would have been like
Yeah. No.
a documentary.
You
No,
know,
it would have been a movie. It would have been a movie.
I was actually rooting for him, like, cause at first I'm like, damn, this motherfucker just lost.
They could still
like
do a
that
movie.
fast.
Man, listen.
And
They
he
can
came
still-
back, and then when I saw he was in the freaking bracket, I'm like,
Yeah.
Listen.
I'm like,
listen.
whoa, he fought through all of, and I'm.
They
these
can
guys
still
were
do a
bad. These guys
documentary,
were bad.
even if he loses at the end.
I don't
These
care
guys
if
are
it's Tetris. I don't care if it's Marvel vs. Capcom, Smash Brothers. If they've never, if they never got some before, you're not beating them.
But guess what?
You're not beating them. It's impossible.
To go with what you were saying,
They got too much time.
being outplayed.
Stop it.
I watched that match that Jonas Neubauer did, and
When
I'm
are you
like,
getting in this championship though? That's what
maybe
the
next
chat
year.
wants to know.
Maybe next
The
year.
chat wants to know when you are joining this.
Maybe next
competition.
year. Maybe.
Who cares about all these names? When's
But-
LG getting in there?
But he did I'm like, there was nothing he could do. I watched him play. I'm like, there was nothing he could do. The other guy was a hyper tapper. He was.
What if it
he
comes
plays
down,
like this.
What if it comes down to LG
I'm like-
versus Jonas?
Al got it.
LG
My money's on
versus
Al
Jonas.
G.
You know what's crazy?
in the losers bracket.
I'm gonna say
Yo,
in the losers
yo,
bracket,
damn
probably.
man.
Probably.
See, we got a hater in the bracket.
I
we got
mean,
a hater
hey,
right
listen.
there. We got a hater right here.
Hey, listen. I'll say this. When
It
I
always
saw,
be the ones you know.
Yeah, it's
It
always
be
the ones you know. It's always the ones you know. They don't want to
I don't
see
know the other guy's name.
one crab don't want to see another crab make it. There's always like trying to drag
Yeah,
you down.
you
no?
pull you
Yeah,
down.
I'll pull you down.
Yo, we all gonna die together. The bottom of this barrel.
when I saw Jonas go
About to
down,
be a Red
when
Lobster.
he lost, when he got in the losers bracket, I saw his game, and I said to myself,
You can take him.
yeah.
Exactly.
I was like, I could beat him. I'm like, yes,
I want to see this. You have
yes,
to
I
see
could
it.
beat him.
You got to enter, man.
But
You gotta enter.
But
Interesting.
But I saw his game back, like when he fought his way back, and I was like,
But you seen the beginning of the brackets though. You can whip their ass. I've
yeah.
seen beginning of these brackets. They ain't that crazy.
Listen, anybody who's not a hyper tappers, I can't fuck with that shit. I can't fuck with that shit. They take it to a new level. That's a new level of fucking
on a
playing
new level.
Tetris. They go like this. They don't play it like you hold a controller like this, right? Right? They don't hold it like that. They put it on their lap or they put it on
Tight
a table.
like a keyboard.
And yes.
That's how I keep. Yeah.
Yes.
I hold like this.
Hyper tapping, bro. It should be cheating, but it's not. It's not. It's allowed. It's allowed in the tournament. So I'm like,
Yeah, because it's not like they're altering the controller. They're using.
they're using
just
that same
holding it a
fingers.
different way.
I
holding
almost
it
feel
different
like
way.
they should have like 2 tournaments, like hyper tapping tournament,
tapping and then
and then
regular.
like they should have the regular way,
changed how
man.
it's played,
old school, regular way to play the fucking game. But they allow it, so I'm like, all right,
I will be thankful to see
All right.
you in the contest with them.
dude, I would be amazed.
You gotta
if
do
I,
that for next year, man.
If I can make it
it
into
for
the
next year.
fucking bracket, into
it,
the
man.
tournament,
Do it.
because the fucking bar is raised high. It's
You
raised
play it
high.
enough. You play it like them.
Well, if we're allowed to leave the country, I'm sure we will.
Well, listen, I got time right now. Shit, there might be another shutdown, so I might have some time on my hands.
Yeah, start ordering
So-
your games, people.
So yeah,
Real.
so yeah.
It's gonna be a cold.
You guys
winter.
got excuse me. You guys got a lot of games left on your list. Just curious.
No,
done.
Turbo's trying to leave. Look at him. See,
got-
see,
yeah.
see, he's trying to bounce. I got one left.
I got 3 left. 3 left.
That's too much. I'll see you guys later. You guys continue without me.
Are you serious?
Yo,
got
my
it.
man
for
can't
real?
even wait 5 to 10 minutes.
All right.
I can't.
No, it's gonna be.
like,
What if I just rapid fire? Just mention the games I'm gonna play.
Let them finish. It's quick. We're done.
you
I'm
sure?
done. I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Listen,
I have
I-
one left, and I'm
I'm
gonna go
say,
quick.
Sure.
I'm gonna say you go last.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna go
for
like
it.
this.
Yeah, yeah.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go Tetris Effect Connected. Holy shit! I'm thankful for playing that. Thank God it's on the fucking Game Pass, because my God, that is my favorite Tetris all time.
You heard it here first.
That is my favorite Tetris of
Now, I
all
missed
time.
out on getting your $60
The
by
thing
putting on
that
Game Pass.
the thing that got me with Tetris Effect, even though I love that game also, I love the music, I love the pacing, I love the way the game plays. It's great. It's just the competitive aspect of the game, and they not only did just competitive, they're like, oh, you want competitive games? All right, we're gonna have 4 freaking modes, 4 competitive modes with new music, new like things, new rules and everything. I'm like, wow, this is a completely different game.
Surprised me.
Surprised me.
Connected.
I was like, wow, and I got
good.
addicted. I honestly, if I didn't stop myself, because I'm like, I gotta wake up early tomorrow, I would have played that all
his
night.
job, baby.
I would have played all night, bro. I swear to you, man. I was like, this game, a hook. I got hooked. I was like, I want to play. I don't want to stop playing. I don't want to stop playing. This is awesome. This is the only thing. My only gripe is the Xbox One.
Pad.
The
Oh, it's
D-pad.
Xbox. There's always a complaint
The-
about that. There's always a complaint about
No,
that.
the
Shut up,
D-pad.
hater.
Listen, I went through 3 controllers. Each one had a different fucking issue with the D-pad. I'm like, dude, one of them like just went up. Like I just kept. It would just like
drifting up?
it would drift like up. Like I'd hit it once and it would do register like 3 times. I'm like, no, stop. What the fuck? And then the other one was like the same shit. But
He could have
was
been
on the-
nervous.
on
I
the
don't
right.
know. He could have been nervous.
No, man, I went through 3 controllers and then finally I found one that was like decent. I'm like, all right.
What's your other
All
ones?
and then the other ones, Scott Pilgrim
Ooh,
for the Xbox 360
Yeah.
multiplayer. That game is if you're lucky enough to get that on your Xbox 360 or you're lucky enough to play it.
It's coming back.
It's supposed to
It
come
is-
back.
You'll see
and
it
it
on
is-
the channel.
Supposed to come
There
back.
is it is gonna come back.
You'll see it on the channel.
We covered that, but if you're lucky enough to play it before
Awesome
it's
game.
coming back, man,
What a game.
I'm so thankful for playing that.
We copping that.
The music is dope. Gameplay is dope. Enough said. Tetris Effect Connected, and I said that already. And
It's listed 5 times.
yeah, right. So 5 times. My friend Pedro.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Vote
That
for Pedro.
That game is fun.
That
Vote for
game
Pedro.
is an indie game. It's also on Game Pass. Awesome.
played that.
Music is dope. I don't like you guys.
Everything
fill
is
it.
just beautiful.
Mi amigo Pedro.
It's like
It's action, a pinnacle of action game.
it's like John Wick,
Yeah, exactly.
John Wick,
Max Payne,
Max
John
Payne.
Wick, side scroller.
Side-scrolling
That's all you
Max
gotta
Payne
say.
John Wick.
It's like Assassin's Creed China
And I think
with
that
Max Payne.
Funny
I
story.
think that dropped in price too. I might actually cop it for my Switch.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Looks good.
It's on Game Pass.
Anybody else? Because I have one more and that's it.
Nah,
I'm
let's
good,
go.
I'm good.
Let's end it off.
And we're gonna end it off with Smash Brothers Ultimate. I'm very, very thankful for Smash Brothers Ultimate because they continue to keep having me intrigued with the new characters they keep adding that I think should last to the end of this year or
They
early
pushed the
next year.
envelope.
Yeah,
DLC, they pushed the envelope.
It's the constant celebration of video games, and I love the characters they keep adding. I don't like Steve. I hate him.
Where's Alex
Steve.
Kidd at?
But
Where's Alex Kidd at?
Steve,
He's got this big punch,
to
man.
be honest, I wouldn't even be mad at that. Like,
Steve.
I love it.
Stop it.
But hopefully,
Steve.
I hope everything goes in the direction of the new characters that have been rumored, like Ninja Gaiden.
Are there 4 left?
4 left, yeah. Ninja Gaiden's
It's a lot of
lot,
characters.
man.
It's
That's a lot of characters.
yeah. Ryu Hayabusa, hopefully, and Crash Bandicoot, and hopefully we get some surprises in there, like a Double Dragon. But I play it all the time. I love competing online. I love the competition. It's fun. It's it's probably the best evenly balanced, yeah, Smash Bros. Games that I've played.
They need to start Tropics guy.
Why not? Why not? What
What's
a
his name,
game,
Mike?
That'd be left field like crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what his name, but that'd be very left
The
field. This
yo-yo?
fucking yo-yo.
Don't mess
and
with my
shit.
yo-yo.
Yeah, like
Yo.
stop that.
Yo, he should bring her out.
But yeah, like, it's a game that keeps I always am in the mood
Keeps
to
on
play
giving.
it. It always keeps on. Every year I play it, and the more characters to come out, the more longevity it has.
That
And
should always be like the first game released on a Nintendo system, just to live on
should
the
be.
whole time.
It should be. It should be. But yeah, very, very thankful for Smash Bros. Ultimate. But yeah, that's all I have. I'm
And
sure
the
there's
last
more.
thing- Last thing, I do have one last thing.
Okay.
For all of us,
Yes.
we are thankful for everyone watching our show
Yes, we are.
I was gonna say
and
that.
all of our guests that we have on.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's all. That's all I got. For
That's
this
right. This channel will continue to grow, and we'll keep doing what we do, and we love it.
one. Yeah, tell your
I'm
friends,
also
tell
I'm
your
also
family.
thankful for the guests that we're gonna have for the next 3 weeks because they're big guests.
Yeah, it's going, man.
It's gonna be an interesting next couple of podcasts.
A lot of long
big
podcasts.
things popping.
We're ending
Yeah,
the year
man.
with a bang,
Bang, bang.
Yes.
bang, bang.
You
Bang,
guys,
bang, bang.
you guys have something in store for you.
Yep.
Look forward to it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, man. If you haven't already, what are you doing, man?
What are you doing?
What are you doing out there?
Hit that,
That
like button
subscribe
Hit
button.
that subscribe button, man.
and subscribe.
Yo,
You're
and tell your
watching that-
friends.
You're watching this. Don't be selfish. Share the love.
Yeah.
Share the video with somebody. Just like tell us. Spread the love, man.
Yeah.
Let your boys know, or your girls, or whatever.
Let them all know. Tell them
Whoever
all.
you're into, whoever you're close with.
At Thanksgiving dinner, be like,
Yeah.
Level 857 podcast.
Level
is
857
best.
podcast. Check them out. Check them out. That's all I want from y'all.
Yo, I watch this podcast. These guys are crazy. They go off the rails.
While you're saying the grace,
all the time.
say the grace. Be like, yo,
I don't know
man.
what the
There's
heck.
no
they're talking-
podcast like it.
No, there isn't.
Nothing like it on YouTube.
No, there isn't nothing. Nothing like this.
Or your preferred podcasting service.
Yeah, that's it.
Or your preferred podcasting services. That's right. That's right.
Audio,
man.
video, we got you covered.
That's right. And also follow us on all our social media
Yeah.
because you got to know what's up
On the Twitter,
the channel.
On the Twitter.
on
And
the
you know what?
Facebooks,
And you know why? most importantly though,
on the MySpace.
we might
Stop.
we might do a giveaway.
They sell babies.
Yeah.
We might just do a giveaway, or we might do a giveaway on one of our scheduled live screaming.
Screaming.
Live streaming.
Screaming.
A live
Screaming.
screaming.
I usually scream. If I'm losing in Fighter Fridays, I might scream.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how possible.
Yeah.
I scream for ice cream.
If I'm streaming in private, I might scream.
Live streaming, motherfuckers.
What we got on Tuesday?
Tetris Tuesday with yours truly. LG857 at 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
What we got on Wednesday?
The podcast. And also the audio podcast that you can listen to on all the streaming services.
What time?
Video's more fun.
7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
And what we got on Thursday?
Throwback Thursdays with Sticks.
Throwing it
At
back.
some point.
Throwing it back.
Yeah.
At some point, we don't know what time yet.
Thursday
no,
night.
I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say 9 p.m. Eastern until further notice. How about that?
Depends on
How
the
about
work
that?
schedule, but
Until,
Thursday nights.
Until further notice. 9 p.m. Eastern. If you don't hear from us, but you got to follow us on our social media.
You'll get the
If
update.
you don't hear from us, it's 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
And what we
Until
got on
further-
Fridays?
Fighter Fridays with Big Chuck.
Yeah, baby.
9 p.m. Eastern Time. Just get up on it, man.
All up on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hell
And then
yeah.
all
Just
up
get up
in
on
it.
it.
Own it.
Let
Hell
us
yeah.
know what you think in the chat. hit us up. We're very vocal. We want to give you feedback. Hey, we might even give you a free game.
Yeah.
That's right.
We got
We might
some.
even
That's
give you a
right.
free game, man.
We got
right.
some.
You never know.
We got plenty.
But ultimately, though, thank you so much, guys. I hope you guys have a happy holiday.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
Stay safe.
If you're in the States. If you're not, I don't know when you when you celebrate. I don't know if you even have Thanksgiving or whatever. But
Thank you, Day.
hey,
Thank you, Dave.
we are thankful. So truly, seriously, we are truly thankful for everybody out there who watches our
Hell yeah,
content.
man.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next week.
Yep.
You damn right we will.
All right.
With some game codes for ya.
Same game time, same game channel.
Bang, bang.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Peace, guys.
Bang,
Thank
bang,
you.
bang, bang, bang.